2039. Gotham City has no heroes. Its people, no hope. Its youth, no future.
Evening, boys and girls. Who's up for some laughs?
Terry McGinnis was part of the problem.
Right there.
You can't control your temper, and you'd better if you expect to get anywhere in life.
Yeah, I'll be a big success, just like you.
Until a moment of violence brought him to the door of a man named Bruce Wayne.
Let's put a smile on his face.
Leave him alone. Once known as the Batman.
Man, you're something. You okay?
Now, the Dark Knight will rise again to drive the shadow of evil from the streets of Gotham. Let's go! Supervillains, beware! There's a new Batman in town. Batman Beyond. Weeknights at 6:30.
You're pretty strong for some clown who thinks he's Batman.
I am Batman. Justice returns to Gotham.
Welcome to my world.
Only Toonami. The land of Eternia is a paradise with a problem. An act of betrayal has created the ultimate evil. My face! And his name is Skeletor.
Eternia will be mine! Battle position!
The only thing that can stop his evil horde is a legend no one believes in.
A hero shall emerge.
And a prince with an attitude.
All this battle training is just fun and games.
Now, a sword will choose its master. A boy will become a man. And a hero will be born. Toonami is proud to present He-Man like you've never seen him before in an all-new original movie. Masters of the Universe. Next Friday at 4. Only Toonami.
4 turtles, mutated beyond recognition. For 15 years, the brothers hid in the sewers, training in the ancient ways of the ninja.
You cannot simply walk amongst the humans.
But we can certainly fly. Woohoo!
Now the teenagers finally surface, but the welcoming committee isn't quite what they expected.
Prepare to battle, costume fools.
We're not wearing costumes.
Don't miss the world premiere of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Saturday, February 8th, 10:30 a.m. Only in the Fox Box.
The original Justice League has become a memory.
I am resigning from the Justice League.
What's gonna happen to the League now?
We rebuild. From the ashes of that great conflict, a new team has arisen. A much, much bigger team.
Each of you brings something different to the table.
Old friends, new heroes. And as usual, plenty of bad guys jumping up to get beat down.
Calm down, and I'll let you go. How about you kiss my ass?
Watch out, evildoers. There's nowhere to run. Because this year, they're all around you. The League is unlimited. Toonami presents an all-new original series, starring every superhero worth cheering for, and then some. Justice League Unlimited, premiering July 31st at 8:30 p.m.
And where am I exactly?
Among friends.
There's strength in numbers. Only Toonami.
In a future where anyone could be a cyborg, cops are a little different. The legendary Cyberpunk classic finally comes to television in an all-new original series, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. New episodes every Saturday night at 12:30. The future is now.
Every night around the world, the children sleep, unaware of danger lurking in the shadows. But this night, a strange tune floats on the wind, and the children, one by one, begin to disappear.
I wonder where she could be going.
They are taken to a land of sweet memories and used to power an evil that feeds on their dreams.
My wonderful black beam hole is consuming dream energy from children.
Now, it's up to Sailor Moon and the Sailor Soldiers to put an end to this nightmare. This time, they're gonna need a little help.
Sailor Neptune!
Sailor Moon, Super S, next Friday at 5:30. Dream on.
The children!
Only Toonami.
This place is a town of forgetfulness.
40 years ago, everything we knew was destroyed. The face of the planet changed forever.
There isn't anyone who really knows exactly what did happen.
The survivors left without memories. In the aftermath, a new society has formed.
I perform a much-needed job here in the city of amnesia.
In Paradigm City, the rich close themselves into giant domes, while the poor must live without protection. But one man stands for something more, and he does it in serious style.
As a professional, I just try to do my best.
His name is Roger Smith, the Negotiator.
Try this.
Goes against my principles, but I don't have a choice.
His allies, an android, a butler,
Leave this up to me.
and Big O.
It's showtime!
When they start a job, they always see it through.
Rest in peace! Bye-bye!
Enemies of Paradigm City, beware. There's a new robot on the block.
You're not going anywhere! You crazy little fool! You're gonna get yourself killed! Time to finish this!
We can't stay here if we do!
It ends it once and for all!
Big O, weekdays at 5:30. Good guys still wear black. Only Toonami.
The destruction of Unicron has created a black hole, which threatens to swallow the planet.
Let's go!
Now, the Autobots' only hope is to find the ancient planet keys.
Prepare for battle!
But as usual, the Decepticons aren't playing along.
Beat it, Megatron! Oh, really?
Transformers Cybertron. New episodes, Saturdays at 7. Unlock the power.
Gotcha!
Only Toonami.
From beyond any known galaxy, bringing with them the laws and ideals of their doomed planet Thundera, come the Thundercats. Jaga, the wise. Tigra, the invisible. Chitara, the quick. Wily Cat and Wily Kit, a cunning junior duo. Patrol, the deadly. And the Snarf. The Thundercats, all sworn to serve their young lord, Lion-O, and to instruct him in the secrets of the Eye of Thundera. the eye embedded in the hilt of the mystic Sword of Omens, and the source of the Thundercats' power.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats, ho!
Pursuing the Thundercats to Third Earth, and determined to possess the Eye of Thundera for their own evil purposes, are the hideous mutants of the planet Plundar, led by the reptilian Sly. They form an unholy alliance with the ageless devil priest of First Earth, Mumra.
Reactor engaged. Faction locked. All go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new podcast here on the channel. This is the Guac Cast. What's the Guac Cast, you're probably asking? Well, it is going to be an ongoing, but I don't know the schedule of, podcast where we talk about the ongoings of past incidents and people, ranging all the way from top of the barrel all the way through Cat Slayer. Now, this is going to be a pretty long-form podcast overall, because we have literal years of things to go over and a whole slew of weirdos to talk about. So this time, we're opening this with a very special individual by the name of Patchwork Heart, that I'm sure quite a few of you are familiar with. For their shenanigans, we're going to be going over their history, people's interactions with them, and some of their more recent stupidity. So I'm going to let my my illustrious team here that has decided to join us of past, Senate and whatnot affiliates from old school on. They're going to tell you who they are, where they started with all this, and we'll go from there. So we're going to start all the way with Weebus and work our way through Busy, Drunkle, Sin, Loon, Baiji, Beefame, and then Norden, because I need to put him on the stream. Go ahead, guys. Start on up, Weebus.
Lol. So yeah, I'm Weebus. I'm unfortunately Patch's ex. I'd say I knew them for maybe 4 years before we originally dated, and then we dated for about a year and change, and then we broke up, and then a couple of months later they decided to make a Google Doc about our relationship, out of nowhere. So that was fun. And then did a stream with Lyle about it a few months ago. And they had another, I believe, a pretty bad crash out on Blue Sky, but we'll get to that in detail more later. But this should be an interesting conversation.
Busy, you're next.
Hello, I'm Busy. I never knew Patch all that well, but I sure knew a lot about them. I'm dating Weebus. I was dating Weebus while the shit with Patch went down. And that was a lot of bullshit. Patch, well, we'll get into that later. I guess that's all I'll really say about it. Oh, I'm a former Senate mod. I'll say that too, I guess.
Yeah, I was also a former Senate mod. Forgot to mention that too.
Alright.
Drunkle, you're up.
Hi, I'm Drunkle. I hate Patch. A lot.
We can get into how much you hate them and
we can get into that later. I'm stuck. I'm sorry. I'm also a wee business partner. Former Senate mod. That's all I really gotta say.
Oh fuck, that's great.
Sin?
Me, right?
Sin?
Oh, hi. I'm Sin. I'm a former Senate mod. I don't like Patch, but I don't really have too much involvement with them. I've only talked to them a handful of times, so I'm here as moral support for the most part.
I envy you.
All right, Loon, you're up next.
Oh, I'm next. Hi, I'm Loon. I'm also former Senate mod. I'm extremely high right now, but
Oh my god, why didn't you tell me that, you dork?
We're gonna ignore that.
You too?
But no, it makes it fun. It makes it more fun.
It's gonna go down in flames.
It makes it more fun. It makes it more fun, okay? Like Sin, I'm also here for moral support because oh my gosh, words. Because Patch sucks very much. And that's all I can say.
All right, and on the pedestal we have Baiji.
Baiji, who is the Dolphin Man, as they call him.
Yes.
One of the former admins of the server who I genuinely hate.
Hey guys, it's me, Baiji. I don't mind me, I'm just playing Flying Gorilla right now, and Patch is a fat, disgusting cretin. I hope they die. They contribute nothing to this world. I used to be in top of the barrel. Yeah, man. Oh, holy fuck, this game's awesome. Yeah, Patch is fat. I hate them. Be sure to go to our sponsor, batheinmymilk.com. They're very fucking cool.
We have.
Fuck, I died.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a commercial spot for our sponsor.
But yeah, from top of the barrel. Vita's also a pedophile. He's a loser. Just everyone should know that. Then I went to Senate. I was the best part of Senate. Everyone will agree that I was the best part of Senate.
I agree.
And in fact, just ask Sasu over here.
Baiji is probably the scummiest human being I've ever.
So yeah, he likes me a lot. Okay, I was very popular with the boys in Senate. Yeah.
There is a question for you in the chat, real quick, Baiji, by King Beat. He wants to know why you sent the Dolphin comic.
Because it was funny.
That's my boy.
At least we got that out of the way.
You guys are killing Norden. He's just...
Who's next?
Next up would be the Corn Lord, Beefamet.
Hi, I am B. I am the Speaker of the Corn Lord. I praise the corn. I am also part of Weebus's harem, I guess.
Weebus be collecting them like Pokemon
Is that a canon name for it now? Is this?
Oh, no.
I thought we were just the polycule, but that's okay.
The Cule.
Oh my god.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm also dating Weebus, and I just want to say before anyone says anything, no, I did not date. I am not dating Patch's quote-unquote abuser out of spite. I barely knew him when all that stuff came out, so yeah.
And
we be collecting them like Pokemon cards.
Oddly enough, though they probably don't remember, B here also at one point was a Senate mod, but that was way back in the beginning, before I even owned Senate.
You were.
Yeah, it was. But I think it was before it got handed off to Lio.
Well before. It was actually the earliest days. You and Zavia were both mods. What a mess that was.
Ew, Zavia, gross.
Oh god.
Oh, that's an episode waiting for happen.
Oh my god. Lyle
Oh,
Convoy,
boy.
can you shout out this person? He's a big fan. No, I'll shout out your mom instead, though, you YouTube pedophile.
Whoa. God.
I got it! I finally got it! I finally got it!
What?
You just got all the they-thems.
You finally...
You okay over there, Norden? Speaking of which, Norden's our next guy. Norden, tell the chat about yourself.
Good day, everyone. I'm Norden. I'm the local Swede. I'm a former mod of both Barrel and Senate. Former lore master of Barrel. Former Swole master of Senate. And current guy laughing my ass off. Also, I'm here for lore support, probably more because I know most of what Patch did for years. They had a very specific reason for me showing them a lot of grace. And we are probably going to show that clip today.
Now, You guys all know who I am because obviously you're on my channel. But again, my background is I started in Top of the Barrel. Vita made me part of moderation for literally no other reason than the fact that he got tired of me asking for invites because I wanted to argue with people and bully freaks. Then I wound up changing the culture of the server, which pissed Vita off. Then we wound up having Barrel abandoned because Vita touched kids. Senate was created. I was added on as staff at Senate later on, and then afterwards it was handed off to me. Now, I want to be very clear, so nobody gets stupid. This is pretty informal. This is mostly recounting things. We're not always going to have a bunch of evidence for everything claimed here, and most of the stuff we're claiming isn't going to be like, they touched a kid, right? So just keep that in mind. We're just talking about things that we experienced, stuff we had to deal with in these spaces, in these areas. And there will be scuff. Like, for example, I forgot to put in the background layer that would allow people to see the videos we pull up. So I'm not going to be able to do that. You'll be able to hear it, but you won't be able to see it. Also, let me know if you can't hear the music in the background, because I do have some playing. But, yeah, it's going to be wild. You're going to find out how things actually happen behind the scenes, why we dealt with certain people certain ways, and we have literally years worth of content. However, before we continue, we must, of course, give homage to the one who is truly in charge of all of this. We will have 5 seconds of silence for glorious Jeb Bush. Please clap.
Please clap.
Thank you.
Always happy to help.
So,
praise be the Lord George. Praise be the Lord Jeb.
Keep in mind, this is the first time we've done this, especially with this many people, so it's going to be a lot like herding cats in this, so it's going to be very scuffed, more than enough stream of mine usually is. We're going to try to have fun here. You see Monstrous on screen. She will join us later on. She lives in, like, California, so she's 2 hours behind literally everybody.
California.
Lives in fucking Narnia.
So we're gonna. If you're also wondering, well, this is gonna be hard to tell who's talking. I don't have the ability. There, hopefully you guys hear the music now. I don't have the ability to get the program that makes the characters like lighten and whatnot. Because I use the browser form of Discord. If you guys have a way to do that is with the browser form, I'd be happy to use it, but I don't have it. So let me know. So we're going to start talking. So I met Patch in 2018 after the Toon Critic fiasco. And because I've seen a lot of people assume I had anything to do with Toon Critic and that being botched, that's what brought me into that area. I was not part of that. I had nothing to do with Toon Critic being reported or him being outed. All those groups there had nothing to do with me. But I saw Patch's story. I connected with them. I saw how they were treated later on. And started bringing them into the fold. That's how I wound up going into Top of the Barrel, because when it came to dealing with freaks and predators, only the freaking drama channels wanted to do anything concerning them. So that's how I wound up there. And I tried my best to be Patch's friend. We disagreed on some things, but Patch had a tendency of, well, trying to enforce all of their values on their friends, and if you did not meet one-to-one ideologically, that was a problem. Patch was very prone to emotional outbursts, never thinking reasonably and logically, and having absolute meltdowns. Now, I'm not the worst person that's been affected by Patch. I think that would actually be Weebus or whoever Patch lives with. But that's my background with Patch. I tried to cut them as much slack as possible. I helped them in multiple different ways that we'll get into later on. Not that any of that mattered, because the minute they thought they could get clout by dropping me and making accusations without evidence, there we were. So let's go ahead and open up here. Who wants to start talking about their experiences with Patchwork Art in the server?
I guess someone else could go, since you know I have like a lot to say. I don't want to. We can save the juicier stuff for later.
I've talked to Patch all 1 time, and it was terrible.
I think I'll go ahead because mine is like pretty quick, I guess. I'm gonna be real. I actually don't remember meeting Patch. I do remember that they were in Guac. Not Guac, I'm sorry. Senate, like, for legit not even a week. And all because we were having like bantering, just like kind of shooting the shit, and I think it was Jace. I don't know if anyone here knows about who Jace is.
That Jace?
That Jace.
Yeah, that Jace.
Okay.
He said something along the lines of like, "Oh, you're never gonna get how do I say this? You're gonna die alone or something like that, homeless." And
called them a
you don't have
neat.
job and all this.
Yeah,
Basically,
neat.
called them
Yeah.
a neat. Yeah, that basically was the gist of it. And I remember as clear as fucking day, Pat's just going, it's like I was having a good day, and then they just fucking left. Like that's all it took, was just by calling them a neat, and that's it. And it's just, I don't know, man. I was just like, and I just kind of like, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would even really consider them a friend, because I think I only talked to them a total of like maybe 3 times.
Same.
In fact, I didn't even know he was dating Weebus at the time. In fact, I thought they broke up forever ago. And they would only come to me when they wanted something, and that is something I really do not like, because it's like, I don't know, I guess it feels transactional. I don't even know if that's the right word, but they came to me one time asking if one of our mutual friends was okay, and I was like, haven't spoke to them, but I guess they're okay, because I'm not seeing anything concerning. And then according to Rebus, when I told him that story, he was like, oh yeah, Charlotte was freaking out about that. And then again, they came to me, I think it was when the Google Doc came out, and was like, oh, should I make a Google Doc on insert Rebus's what's it called?
Government name.
Government name. Who, mind you, at the time I was not dating Weebus. We were barely friends. I think we only talked once, and it was like in a group chat. So I knew nothing, and I was like, "Who the hell are you talking about?" And they were like, "Oh, Weebus," and I was like, "Could have just opened up like that first and foremost." And they were like, "Oh, he sexually abused me," and blah blah blah. And in hindsight, I'm still kicking myself to this day. I should have just been like, well, why not just block him? I don't see a reason to make the fucking Google Doc. But I thought that, because I said, yeah, sure, go ahead, mostly just to get them out of my DMs, because I didn't want to talk to them. And they were like, I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, whatever makes you happy. Just get like a second or third opinion if I ever get out. And I thought maybe he'd go to Lio, because I thought they were still talking at the time. Apparently this was during the Lio's drama, so yep. I think he had cut him off about that point, so I completely screwed that up. And a few days later, actually I don't even think a few days later, I think it was like a day later, the Google Doc drops. I never read it. To this day, I've still never read it, so I think it's stupid. And what I still find funny is how, like, months later after all that happens, actually I think maybe a year later, it's like Weebus and I start dating, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a weird chain of events. The domino effect is real. But like, Patch has this really weird what's the word? Avoidance to mention Busy and Drunkle. Like, if you yeah,
I don't know why.
Oh my god.
I promise I'm real.
He loves to pretend they don't exist. Like, if you go to my channel, I have a video going over their book that they wrote, and it's really bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, book
derogatory.
It's very bad.
Yeah, and it has me, Weebus, Busy, and Drunkle, and they wrote on their Tumblr blog, which I think I still have it here.
Drunkle. Or not Drunkle, Busy, sorry. Sorry.
God
Good
damn
job.
you,
Good
you
job,
two.
Lou. Good job.
Wow.
It spreads.
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm sorry.
Every
That's why you
time.
don't-
Same person. We're the same person.
Do not spread that. I'm gonna throw a starburst at your fucking forehead.
This is why you don't join podcasts while you're high, Loon.
Yeah, Loon.
I'm sorry.
Lucky in the chat. No, Patch did not write a book. They basically just copy-pasted those rules of the internet from that 1/4 post.
I mean, if the chat
To
wants
me,
the
that
book,
is fake.
if the chat wants the book, I can link them the book. I have it on a Google Drive.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so none of you people have to give Patch money.
Mind
Yeah,
you,
I
want to say that poor excuse of a book was $10.
Worst $10, but best $10 I ever spent.
I'm sure they put that money to good use. They bought themselves. I don't even know.
Like, funny enough, that's probably the least amount of money you wasted on Patch.
This is true. This
They
is
probably
actually
waste-
true. But we'll get
They
into that
probably
later.
wasted that money. They probably wasted that money within a day. Not going to lie to you.
Listen, that book is literally shit from a butt. It's terrible. Horrible book. Horrible fucking book.
Actually, going back to this weird avoidance of mentioning Busy and Drunkle, I have it right here because I just fucking went off on them on Tumblr, and I think that's the reason why I got blocked. But anyway, they get an anonymous message, and it says, "What if I offended this person by mocking them initially, and it had nothing to do with messing with them financially? Would they still see the money as part of the mockery?" And then Patch replies with, "That depends on the person. If it were me, I definitely appreciate the gesture, like, of course, because they always want money. If only because the person that mocked me, because the people that mocked me damaged my public reputation in doing so, especially with B and Weebus's review of my book."
Well,
we don't exist. We're figments of your imagination.
We're one figment of their imagination.
That's why we mix you up all the time.
You see, that is what ruined their public image. Okay, it wasn't the instance of them drawing a dog fucking a person. No, that's not nothing to do with it.
Listen, they were freshly 21 and a recovering coke addict.
Yes, of course.
Check your privilege.
No.
Actually,
No.
Actually, I want to mention that video that supposedly ruined their public reputation only has 815 views and 7 comments. Like,
it's not a big video.
It's not a big video. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna link it. Go give it more views.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, have fun with that.
I would have thought that, the 2+ times they actually got scammed of $1,000 would have ruined them, but
True.
an 800 view video, that's what did it.
I thought it would have been them defending Poppy and Xena. I feel like that would have done it, but
big oof.
Guess not. Lol.
Playing victim 5+ times.
I love how we're expanding the chat because I just looked. Everyone's just like, "Wait, what? Whoa, that happened?"
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Yeah, it did.
There's a lot of shit.
But basically, my whole opinion on Patch is that they are a perpetual victim. This is gonna be controversial as fuck, but I don't even care anymore. Like, I don't believe half the things that they say they are. Like, I can believe that they're disabled. I can believe that they're autistic. It's kind of obvious. But I don't believe that they're indigenous or indigiqueer or whatever. I don't believe they're intersex. I don't believe they're intersex.
Digital
I don't
homos.
believe any of that.
Oh my lord.
Wowee.
We live in a society.
But, I don't know. To me, half of their labels are just part of the oppression bingo card. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like you want to be special so badly, you would put all these different labels on you. It's like, can't you just say you're a person and just leave it at that? Like, hello.
Damn, transracial as well. God damn.
No, like didn't they say they were indigenous or something like that?
Yes.
At one point.
Yeah.
Huh?
Lily did that as well.
I think they failed quantum blood test or some shit. The blood quantum thing or whatever it's called.
Quantum Leap?
Yeah,
Yes, Quantum Leap. They failed.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's in other words, I don't believe it. And when I say I don't believe it, I'm not asking for proof. I don't give a shit. Really, it's still like
You need to care though.
It's canon in my head that is a lie, and that is just like, I want to be special, guys. I am indigiqueer. I am intersex. I am a sex worker, even though I don't do anything with it.
It's so they could be mean to people.
I mean,
and like validate it.
I mean, to be fair, they did in the past, and V-Day got a hold of their images and sent them to me, and I am still scarred to this day. I still know how that's possible to have. I'm still in pain.
Didn't you literally throw up? Like, actually?
No, I almost did. I almost did.
Oh yeah.
Close enough.
No, I'm not Loomy. I'm not Loomy. I don't throw up every 5 minutes.
Oh, what an episode that'll be.
I can't wait till I can't wait till we talk about that creature.
Yeah, because I was friends with that creature once, but moving on.
Oh, and also allegedly, because
Allegedly,
because Vlad didn't provide any screenshots, which I'm not gonna dog on him for. Patch has said the N-word, hard R, and excused it by saying, "Well, I'm a minority, so I can say it." And I'm like, "Okay, but you're not black."
You're not. Like, what?
And to be clear, this isn't inherently about us pushing our values on Patch. Patch would lose their mind at anybody using any sort of slur, regardless of who they were. So that's why that's kind of a dumb thing for Patch to do.
Don't call Hitler the R slur.
We are showing that. We are showing that on the Opal episode. We're showing that on the Opal one.
No, we need. I'm gonna get it right now. We need to show it too.
I can't. I can't.
Can't?
No,
No,
I'd have to
because
put
his
it.
back screen's not working.
Oh, okay.
We
Don't
can
worry.
just read it out loud.
We can wait for the Opal episode. Trust
Yeah,
me.
okay. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll
It'll
wait.
be a good one.
We'll wait.
It's a good screenshot.
It's my favorite screenshot.
What bugs me is that it's
Exceedingly
actually...
rare Opal W. Exceedingly rare.
But no, if that is the case, that Patch did that just because they were dating Weebus at the time, that does not give you the excuse to
I
use
think
that
was after
word.
we broke up, actually.
Still though,
Which
what
makes it
boggles
worse,
me.
high-key.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were cool that way.
Thank you, Norton. Very cool.
Face Norton take.
Rot!
Oh God!
I mean,
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
Autism. Good God, autism.
Okay.
I mean,
No.
Patch got around to our circle basically, right, through the Rift Cafe, right, Lyle? Because they were looking around to be a victim of Tomb Critic. Got in contact with FNGR, Buttons tried to use them to, accuse FNGR to be a rapist.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that, yeah.
Which caused the greatest fucking crash out of all time, and me giving Patch grace for 5 fucking years.
And I actually do, in fact, have that pulled up, and when we get to it, we're going to have the chat listen to the ultimate meltdown. It'll be amazing, because I have it on a watch together. We'll get to re-experience it all by ourselves.
Is it that one? Is it?
Destiny.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And yes, Weebus. Yes. Because old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground.
Oh my God.
But suddenly Batman jumps from the shader and hit Godzilla with a bag grenade.
And to answer your obsession, Vlad, we're waiting on her to show up. She's got mom stuff to do. So.
Yes.
Be patient.
That's just why we had to do the stream later than we wanted to.
Yep.
Thanks, Monstrous. Typical woman.
Damn Californians.
California.
That is a good question, actually. Baiji, did Patch ever see the Buttons movie?
The Buttons movie?
Norden is.
Oh.
CC Moo asks.
Oh, CC Moo.
Oh.
I made a Buttons movie?
You made a movie that involved the destruction of buttons. Remember the first Senate movie?
Oh, the first one. I don't think Patch has ever seen it.
Which is good. They're not worthy of it.
They're probably too busy on what's the e-banking site nowadays? What's it called? Ko-fi. They're probably on Ko-fi asking people. It's like they actually did this, but I'm not making a fat joke here. They actually said, "Can you donate to my Ko-fi so I can buy dinner?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't even need to make the fat jokes about this creature. They do it for me.
Actually,
you call him a creature.
What else am I supposed to call this thing? It's not a human being. I refuse to acknowledge it's a human being.
Oh my goodness! Come on, come on.
I don't care. They need to die for the betterment of humanity.
Baishi.
I don't want them alive anymore.
Anyways.
You know how Baishi feels about that.
Now would be a good time to mention that the opinions and thoughts of everyone here are not inherently mine. If you want, you know what? I'll tell you what. If you guys get really mad about this, all right, if you don't like what these people are saying, not me. These people are saying, you guys can go into Guac and you can argue with them, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can join Guac, where it is a surf rule here that everything that happens is Lio's fault.
Yeah, they did make that rule. I do not have any power in that server. I am literally just there to be bullied, apparently.
I mean, you do have a little bit of power. You have the ability to mute people.
As a treat.
Jeb has blessed you.
Oh, God. Well, praise Jeb, I suppose.
Praise Jeb.
I do want to give one tiny reluctant W to Patch because they called out buttons during that one FNGR stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that one. That's the one we're going to look at here soon.
Yes!
Yeah.
My favorite.
I think that was around the same time that I joined Senate too, was when that whole buttons versus patch thing went down.
That was still in Barrel.
That was Barrel.
Was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that was like a bit after I joined Barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, for the timeline, Barrel didn't happen or didn't die until a little bit after my video on buttons.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Barrel
Sorry.
died in like early 2020. I think.
That's right.
Yeah,
Because that's
it
when
was
I
like-
joined. Okay. I remember
like
now.
Right before the pandemic or the lockdown.
Yep.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Yep.
What a mess.
It's a mess. It's a mess that I can't even remember my own timelines. Oh my gosh.
You were also a baby then, you little baby man.
I know. I'm not a baby anymore. I'm gonna
baby
be
man.
23. I'm gonna be 23.
I am 17 years older than you. You are a baby.
Sorry, Loon, you're old.
Oh,
Dang. You're old and wrinkly.
Dang.
Time to go to the morgue, Grandma.
Better to be old and wrinkly than old and stinkily.
Does that mean me and Busy are like dead in the ground?
Yeah, you're dead.
Okay.
You're dead in dog.
Cool.
You're dead in.
You're dead in Wait a second. You're dead. Well, you know what that means.
I don't fuck real.
No!
Oh,
I want to be alive.
No.
Are we gonna do a Jack episode?
Oh God.
Maybe that'll be like a collective thing of people that just LARP as us, because I think Jack and Dib can kind of mesh together.
Oh God, fucking Dib, ew.
Oh my God, Dib.
Don't get me started. Oh my God.
That little fucking weirdo.
I know. Don't get me started.
Anyways, so does anybody have any specific stories about Patch that we need to get into before we start going into the two streams we're gonna slightly go over a bit of?
Give context.
I do remember one story, or not really a story. It's just more of just something that was said in passing. That allegedly they have altars of, and one of them is like Gruckle Stan.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I remember that because they told me about it and followed me on that account.
Whoa. I mean,
What?
it could be worse. It could be worse.
Oh no.
It could be their relation that they have with the tomato and
Bob the tomato.
and the penguin.
Wag, wag, wag. Isn't that
Oh,
right?
there's my bomb going off.
Isn't that right, Weebus?
Well, don't make me kill myself on this live stream, okay?
I would like you to avoid that. That would be nice if you avoided that.
Wait. I am.
I'm gonna ask Busy something real quick.
Okay.
I mean, I do remember them, quitting a call just because I said that Harley Quinn was a Deadpool ripoff nowadays.
Lol.
That's much about fun.
Like it takes nothing to just to get them to rage quit. Like if calling them a NEET is what made them leave Senate. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Guac. Makes them want to quit Senate not even a week after the server was created. It's not that hard to just to dunk on them. So it's like.
I did want to say when we originally discovered that book Derogatory that Patch made, I called it Neat's Declassified Internet Survival Guide. And I am very proud of that joke.
Yeah, that was a good
very
one.
Proud.
Not gonna deny that. That was a good one.
Oh, that was so. It was such a bad book.
What do you mean? They're very smart. You do realize that, right? They're a lot smarter than you. They have a Wikipedia education.
Oh yeah, I forgot about their degree on Google.com.
To quote, I went to college, crabs.
But they didn't.
God.
But and of course they're also big brain. So big brain that when we were in that one call where people were confronting Blake about grooming kids, they come in with the real priorities.
Space Hitler.
About their fucking tax checks or something.
Oh.
That's the real priorities.
Okay, so unless anybody has any other stories, I'd like to go into my stories here. Skittles, give me your art. Give me your art skills. Sorry, I just saw Skittles in the chat. Anyways.
Well, you can just give me one second. I need to play this because this is still my favorite quote from that one video.
I would have taken my cane and beaten you with it.
There we go.
Beaten you with it.
God,
I
I
don't.
don't. I actually don't even want to release that call. Not because I'm ashamed of it, but because God, it was so ridiculous. Like, oh my God, the things I had to juggle in that call were stupid.
Yeah,
Hitler.
Yeah,
that call is a lot.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk the chat as best as I can, to the best of my memory, through the myriad of nonsense I had to carry Patch through. Who died?
Why?
Who died?
Wait,
No!
he'll be back. He'll be
Of
back.
course.
It's fine.
He's just
it's fine.
stepping out real quick.
No, that was Loon.
Oh, Loon died?
To be fair, it's bound to happen. To be fair, they always die.
Port bow. Anywho,
Don't worry, we'll see them in 2 months.
maybe. Okay, so how do I start this? So I guess I'll try my best to get a timeline here. So the first thing I did for Patch was, because people like Josh Scorcher were legitimately mistreating them, I got and they were having trouble with their tech, and they would make money via their commissions. I got together a GoFundMe for them and got them a brand new art tablet. After that, I pulled and I'm not using this as a fat joke, I'm using this as a proper expression, pulled their fat out of the fire constantly. So what was the first thing I did to pull their fat out of the fire? Well, I convinced them they needed to go public about the things that Lily Orchard commissioned from them, the zoo porn specifically. And we're going to go over a stream where they try to recontextualize all of this as though I'm the villain in this. But Patch was very much so living with a guilty conscience about all of it. And Patch is not a Christian, so saying, hey, go talk to God about it wouldn't have done any good. So I'm like, all right, let's see what we can do to maybe ease that conscience. So the reason Pat said they drew all that horrific pornography was because they were destitute and Lily was paying them. Now, to be very clear, I do have a soft heart for people who have been pushed into those things or feel like they don't have any other options. I get it. I still stand by that. Even when I was beefing with Patch, which I guess I still technically am, I never sat there and did nothing but give them grief for the zoo porn, right? But since Patch had to deal with that for that, I said, well, why don't we just pay this forward? We'll find some artists that are struggling, and let's mete out the money you got from Lily to them, and essentially equate that out, right? It's a good idea. Problem: Patch never has money. Never, ever, ever has money. I can't remember how much, to be honest with you, to the chat. So what ultimately wound up happening is it wasn't Patch that paid that out. It was me. So that's one thing I paid for them. And one thing you have to understand about Patch is Patch doesn't learn. And Patch just does not ever want to actually do work. They will claim that it's because they are disabled. I'm sorry, I can't believe that. I have met so many physically and mentally disabled individuals that still had jobs. I'm sorry, I can't. There are some people who just can't work. I get that. And my heart bleeds for them. I'm completely fine with my taxes going out to them, but Patch is not among them.
There's a person at my job, like my workplace, that works in a wheelchair, so I don't take any of Patch's excuses either.
Yeah, and when I worked for Domino's, when I was much younger, before most of the people listening in or being in here were even born, we had a severely mentally disabled elderly gentleman who worked and got paid minimum wage like the most people there and still did his job. That's the point. So Pat decided they wanted to be an independent journalist and a book writer.
Book.
So you guys know how there's scams where people offer to pay you a bunch of money and they send you some of it and then like they take all of it back plus that and leave you in the red? Well, Patch heard a story that was too good to be true, and instead of recognizing what means when it's too good to be true, just literally ran with it, and it cost them a couple grand. I helped pay that out. I helped them get money for that, which would have been so bad if they didn't fall for it again later, where I repeated the same thing.
You're not saying it harsh enough, Lio. They got scammed.
Well, yeah, that's what that is. Twice. It wasn't the Nigerian prince. It was something else, sort of a incentivizing, saying we're going to pay you ahead of time for XYZ thing you write, but it was a... I can't even remember the specifics of it. All I know is they got scammed, right? I tolerated Patch and some of their other proclivities. Like, if I made a joke once telling somebody that they write about as well as Helen Keller. Patch comes into my DMs raging at me about it, talking about how it is casual ableism and that it is extremely morally reprehensible for me to make those things. If you think anybody you've seen in the ACC is a moral flagger, spend 5 minutes with Patchwork Hard. Patchwork thinks that the world owes them a living. They think everything is a system of oppression. They think that everything owes them something. And I try to be a good friend to Patch. But if you... I'll tell you what. These are the sad things, right? The depressing things. Who wants to hear something funny? One in the chat if you want to hear a funny story about Patch.
I do.
I do.
One.
One.
1A.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Could you please pin my comment about the program for Discord?
Sure. And I'm surprised there, Weebus. I'm surprised you didn't just say 2B.
Oh my god.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. I don't complain.
Grounded.
I would.
Okay, so.
Y'all are grounded.
I'm not.
There was one morning I woke up like I tended to at 3 in the morning. And Opal's in my DMs. And Opal is talking about how Patch is in trouble and needs help, but wouldn't tell me what the help they needed was because Patch was exploring other options. And then suddenly, after about 30 minutes, I get a message from Patch saying, Lio, I need your help. Can I pull you into a call? And I'm expecting another scam. I'm expecting some, like, traumatic incident. Maybe somebody else was a predator. I get pulled into a call because Patch is thoroughly convinced one of their friends is possessed.
Oh yeah.
I love the story. I love this.
Now,
I was about to bring it up.
I had to ask, walk me through this. How do you think this happened? And Patch tells me they played some sort of creepypasta game that invited an entity into their home. To be very clear, all right, I'm gonna a little bit of, it's not a Lio stream unless I mention Bible somewhere, right? The demonic cannot create. So they attach themselves to whatever humans identify as demonic. So if you make a creepypasta game and claim that it summons demons and people start believing it and trying it, they're going to be drawn to it. So it's not impossible, it's just, okay, fine. So, firstly, when I'm added to this call after giving context, first thing Opal says, oh, Lio was the nuclear option, which, okay. And this person's on camera, and they're acting spacey. King something or the other, Elias. They're acting spacey. And, look, call it fake, call it cringe, say I'm a liar, whatever makes you feel better. I've dealt with the demonic and I've dealt with the possessed. Brother, this wasn't that. This was somebody LARPing. This is somebody playing a game and trying to play pretend that if they act a certain way, it'll convince people that they're possessed and they'll get attention for it. Because the minute I hopped on to that call, they left the screen. They moved away from the camera and then came back perfectly normal. And of course, everybody was so happy. The demon left, yada yada. Later on in the day, the Patch, your friend played you. They weren't possessed. And of course, Patch did the whole, well, I want to believe my friend. I don't believe they'd lie to me. And I'm just like, come on. Come on. So sad, but also kind of funny. I've never had somebody. Hold on. I have dealt with child predators, extortionists, stalkers, obsessors, doxers, swatters. I've never dealt with a possessed person needing an exorcism in a Discord call.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
At 3 a.m. Lyle's dead.
It's like those fucking 3 a.m. videos, like, don't play this creepypasta game at 3 a.m. Gone wrong.
Oh.
Consexual. Lyle was called.
Oh my god.
Calling There's someone at the door.
Sonic EXE.
Oh no. Stop.
Did someone say so?
Satan.exe.
Okay. I'm sorry I had to. Oh my god, that was... It kills me every time!
Don't actually die.
Okay. So, with some of the fun Patchwork lore, let's go ahead now. I'm going to get the Watch Together link to my dear 1.5 billion co-hosts here.
Billion? No. There's...
Yes, that was a very serious statement, not at all hyperbolic.
There's about 6 or 7 co-hosts here.
Weebus,
Weebus.
I want a divorce.
Weebus.
Live on
Another one?
I'm
Weebus.
just disappointed.
Live on stream.
I will Carl Winslow you. Do not, sir.
Lyle, you're gonna hurt your back trying to do that.
I don't know. He was bigger than I am.
Oh, Weebus, didn't you want to like address something about not just Patch, but like the people defending Patch, or do you want to wait? On that?
I do, but I'll do that later.
Oh, were you talking about our favorite lunatic?
Malcolm?
Which
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about Malcolm. I was also talking about that
Oh,
Phoenix
the
idiot.
bisexual lesbian?
Yes, the bisexual lesbian.
Oh, them.
That's a, God, what would, pagan Christian or something really stupid like that. You guys will actually see that person occasionally in my comment section trying to pick fights with me and failing every single time.
Stupid.
Oh my god, Dog Eye is in the chat.
Dog Eye!
Wait,
Dog
Dog Eye? They're alive?
Yeah, they actually sometimes show up
Yeah.
in my chat. But no, Pizza, you're not going to get possessed listening to a creepypasta. Dork.
Oh my god.
Hey, Dog Eye, do you remember
It's
Patch?
been ages. It's been ages.
Okay, so go ahead, tell your story, Weebus. Or do you want to wait on that
I
one?
figured we were gonna do the clip first.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down for the clip first, absolutely.
Do you guys know the timestamp for it? I put that in the side chat, by the way, so people can hop in.
Okay.
28? Wait, let me double check here. I have the
You-
stream somewhere. Du-du-du-du.
Oh, is this the one
Kind
with
of was.
buttons?
Yeah, yes, this is the one with buttons. This is the one with the piss gremlin.
God. Oh, my favorite. This is the one where I gave him like that one tiny W.
And yes, Pizza, I know you're dicking with me. I'm committing to the bit. That's the point.
It is time.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it.
I'm just trying to find the.
I'm in.
I like how we have like all these blank icons in the room and there's just a dolphin.
Ready.
Well, we're missing somebody. There's only...
Yeah, I'm in.
We only got 6 people in here, but we have like 9 in the call.
Well, Busy might be outside doing something.
Oh,
Are you in the call, Sin?
No, I'm in.
I said Sin.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I think everyone's here.
No, 2.
Whatever, you
There you go. You got 1 more we're waiting on, because we had 1 grayed out. There we go. All right, so are we at the right timestamp? Screw it, we'll do it live. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I didn't tell them that you definitely did. That's why I never made it public that you did, because I didn't know. And now that after talking to you and working shit out, I've said sorry and I made a mistake. But that's not a lie.
Went on a tirade trying to
Did you say
ruin
in
FNJR's
confidence?
reputation with accusations of sexual assault and sexual manipulation.
Yeah, and he and I fucking fixed it.
Yeah, but it was still horse shit that I believed.
It wasn't
I believed you.
I
And
believed
it made me
it
look
too.
like an ass.
I believed you too.
So I'm not gonna lie here.
Oh,
For
gosh, that
context.
fucking creepy reading.
It is. For context, this stream was supposed to be like coming at Patchwork for claiming to be a victim of something. But it wound up being Buttons being bullied by Patchwork. And for the better context, the reason what they're saying, I believed it too. Buttons accused Anthony Aguilar, aka FNGR, for no good reason, of rape. I want to be clear here. They accused Anthony of rape, told people Anthony was their rapist, and then walked it back after an apology. That is what Patchwork is upset at Buttons for, and Buttons is saying, well, I believed it at the time.
Well, don't forget about the evidence Buttons provided.
Yes, the evidence, by the way, was Buttons woke up and their underwear and pants were slightly below their waist. That's the evidence, by the way.
Delete the stream.
Yes,
Delete
that's
the stream, delete the call.
And the reason why the reason why Buttons is even here is because Patch said they didn't like them. So they basically reversed blackmailed Anthony by just donating money they didn't have to try to get into the call so they could have this fight.
Yes. And we're going to continue listening because it gets even better from here.
There is something to be said about maturity and all that shit when you get police involved and all that stuff. When you call the police and
I got them involved because he released a private photo of me without my permission. That's why they got involved. Yes, they did. Yes, that is literally.
Oh, okay, hold on here. If that is why you called the police, you're probably the reason why we're having trouble getting these pedophiles arrested, because you're wasting their resources with a picture. Are you kidding me?
Drunko, you're echoing.
Are you stupid?
Oh, my bad.
It was a dog licking your face.
I didn't like my photo being out because of my body image issues.
So you called the police? Are you dumb?
It was a public photo you posted online. That makes it public property.
No, it wasn't. I never posted that photo. He had it.
It doesn't. Look, it doesn't matter if it was. Okay, maybe it does in one way or another that it was or was not public. You wasted police time and resources because somebody posted a photograph of you.
Can I ask you a question? Where was the photograph posted? Mines?
Yep.
What's that?
It's an alternative. It's like an alternative Facebook. I had a feeling that they wouldn't be able to flag the picture, so I put it up on Mines.
Based Anthony.
I was gonna suggest like flagging the picture probably would have been a better
that's
idea.
Why I did. No, I went the extra mile. I was like, I'm putting this up and going
And
to bed.
again, Anthony and I worked shit out in private.
I mean, after doing it in public.
I tried to work shit out in private with you.
Really? Because you yelled at me for not getting off the internet.
You
like a fucking
started
child,
yelling
and
when
then
I told you to stop contacting Mint Heart because we
And I
kicked
wasn't
you out of that
going-
group chat for a reason.
I wasn't going to stop contacting her because I wanted to support her because she was an abused child in a situation, and I knew how it felt to be in her situation, and I didn't
But
just
you
want
are
to sit there
completely useless in those situations because you are an unstable individual with no access to resources that could have helped her. I was the one who gathered the contacts for local attorneys, for child protective services branches in the area, for places she could go if she had to run away. I was the one who got contacts for every single resource she needed. You didn't do jack shit but complain about Anthony in that group chat. That's all you did.
That was one time.
No,
That
it was
literally
two.
one
No,
fucking
hold
time.
on. It was 2 times. One time after I warned you, and the second time within a span of 24 freaking hours. I get pulled into a call because you're having a panic attack because you picked a fight with Anthony and you were scared he was going to dox you or something. And you freaked out. I told you to go to bed. You threw a hissy fit. You got kicked out of the group. And then afterwards, I get pulled into another call at midnight with you and several other people trying their best to consider getting Mint Heart to stop being a pain in the butt on the internet by withholding GoFundMe money, making a threat that, number one, you could not back up, and 2, was so morally base that it literally made me ill, despite how composed I was in that call. Throughout the entirety of the Mint Heart situation, Buttons, I was willing at the very beginning to give you the benefit of the doubt, and you dicked it up in less than 24 hours. I have met people missing limbs that have been able to walk a line better than you on that.
And that is why I ended our friendship. Because you decided to put a child in danger because of your own fucking ego. It is not about your fucking friendship with Anthony. It is not about all the lies you told that got me in trouble. It is about the fact that you are a selfish, conceited child who is obsessed with their own ego and will do anything
Sound
to
familiar?
because you are afraid to admit that you are a flawed person.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I've admitted my flaws tons of times. Anthony knows I have
Then
a very
admit
low
that you
self-esteem.
selfishly threatened to take GoFundMe money from Emily because of her behavior.
I didn't even threaten. I suggested the idea that because everyone in the call talked for a literal hour about it. I'm not the only one who fucking said it, so don't treat me like
Then
I'm the sore thumb.
admit you were a part of it.
I already did.
No, you gussy walked around it.
That's a new word. Sounds like something.
That is a new word. I'm using it.
It's an
I'm gonna take it.
Ohio word.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it. It's mine now.
From Michigan, damn
You
it.
sound too young to be using an old man word
Mom,
like that.
I'm let me just talk this out, okay?
I'm playing Minecraft.
I was talking to my mom.
I had a virus.
And I'm not egotistic. I am not selfish, and I don't have an ego or anything. Like, literally, you don't know me at all, if that's how you see me.
I'm just
I
gonna
knew you for over 7 months. I did
Yeah, well,
everything
good for
I
you.
could
You
to
didn't know
help
me.
you. I did everything I could to help you. I did research
don't
for
know
hours
me.
trying to find affordable housing for you when you were facing losing your trailer. I spent so many nights staying up trying to comfort you because of panic attacks you got from dealing with Anthony and his friends. I sacrificed so much of my time and my life while I was dealing with so many other issues.
you were the one that
including
cut
the
me
rapid
off.
decay of my leg.
You were the one who
sacrificed
cut
so
me
much
off,
in you.
Patch.
Yeah,
You were the one that
because
cut
you
me
were
off.
acting like a shithead.
Buttons, do you think you're entitled to everybody's attention 100% of the time?
No, I'm not, but I have a right to defend myself.
Oh, you absolutely have a right to defend yourself, but Buttons, this is a consistent pattern of behavior for you.
I cut you out because you were putting people in danger and stressing me out when I had to focus on trying to save a 16-year-old molestation victim. I had work to do. I was taking on a task that I was not ready for. I had, at one point,
I didn't even do anything.
Emily myself.
I didn't even do anything for literally 24 hours. I didn't talk about Anthony for 24, maybe 48 hours, and then all of a sudden you fucking screamed because I gave her advice I didn't know if
You
it didn't help or
contacted her
not.
when we told you not to.
I gotta read off.
Oh,
the
I
super
didn't.
chat.
Go ahead.
Weebus says you don't know me, ho.
You know, you're a piece of shit, FNG.
I needed my $2, sir.
You're a real
$2.
Andrew Carnegie. You know that?
You don't know who he was aiming that at. Weebus, you better send another $2 to clarify who you were talking about.
Oh, that's probably me. But I mean,
And I'm not gonna stop talking to. I wasn't gonna stop talking to Mitch just because you told me so. Because guess what? You're not my fucking
the only
parent.
one who told you not to. Leo
Really?
told you. Vida told you.
Yeah, I told you to knock it off because you were doing more damage than you were helping. You know what? Let me go ahead and address that right now. Buttons, you tend to do more damage than you do help. When Fusion made that video about Editor, you went after Fusion, threatening him with people that you don't even know.
I know them.
No, Just a Robot has no idea. Just a Robot
Really?
has no
Because I
idea
have,
who you
I
are.
have.
Oh,
Really? Because I
no.
have private
Oh,
messages
no,
where you
Lyle.
offer me a fucking voice acting position.
Go for it. Because right now, every time we talk to Just a Robot, he has no clue who you are. And all the time, you were talking to.
give me a
Smoke, my
second.
other
Let me
people.
message him real quick.
Please don't bother Jar. He's a very busy man.
He's a busy man, but I love him.
He's a very busy
This
man.
robot is a very talented man.
He has trolled me in call like 3 or 4 times.
And the point is just
I'm
because
sorry.
you told me to stop. No, and the point is just because you told me to stop
He's a
talking
very
to a
talented
child
man.
I wanted to help in an abusive situation doesn't mean I'm going to because you're not my fucking parent. And
If
she
I was
wanted
your
me to talk to her.
if I was your parent, Buttons, I would have done a better job raising you.
Hey, mind if I interject here real quick with something?
By all means.
All right, so I don't want to seem like a dick here, but Buttons, I mean, you've kind of self-admitted here to making a lot of bad decisions, and I'm not gonna fault you for making bad decisions because we're all only human. But when you lack the foresight to understand how to go through the proper channels to get a photo taken down because of your own insecurity, and like when you like just kind of lack the knowledge and background to really help someone with that situation in any meaningful manner, did you not like think that maybe it would be best to do research?
It was a law
or-
broken in my state.
It wasn't. No.
You're not a lawyer. I don't mean to be a
was a
dick
law.
about that.
I
but-
actually,
Listen,
I
you
actually
can
did
look up
talk
the
to
laws of Louisiana.
I did actually contact a law firm that they let me know if you did it once, you're probably gonna be okay. I also
Yeah.
talked to Kat, told me I was gonna be okay.
I'm not here to debate the validity of all that. I'm just saying, like, when you involve the police in a situation, you're involving the government, and that invites a lot more restriction than
And I've
you may realize.
realized, and I've admitted my mistakes. I've told this numerous times in the call. Anthony and I have worked this out in private.
Right,
Just
but
because you
when
worked
you're
it out with
prone
him
to
doesn't mean you worked it out with the rest of us.
when
The rest
you're
of us
prone
are
to
still
making
very
those
private.
kind of like mistakes there, right? Like admitted mistakes. You're prone to making these kinds of mistakes, and you're admitting that you don't have the knowledge, background, or foresight or wisdom
I've been
to
doing better.
deal with these situations.
I
Yeah,
have
but
been
doing
doing
better
better.
doesn't necessarily undo damage or leave you prepared to deal with other people's damage.
Do
You know what I'm saying?
understand- Buttons, do you understand that the things you did don't just affect you? They damaged my reputation too. I stood up for you for so long, and then to find out that
reputation?
oh no, yeah, I was full of shit, and I'm not gonna apologize to anyone I affected because of it. I'm just gonna pretend like none of
I
it
wasn't
happened. Do you
full
know how
of
that made
shit.
me feel?
I wasn't full of shit. I actually believed the thought I was believing until
Yeah,
I
that's
actually
chaotic.
talked to FNGR and realized I made mistakes. That's not the
Yeah.
same as lying.
Wait, you never apologized for how your mistakes affected me or Leo or Vida. All of us are still dealing with the consequences.
Well, I'm not apologizing to Davida. I'm not apologizing to him because he's been trying to get me to put into a fucking mental hospital.
Because you belong there. Because you have severe mental illnesses,
We're getting to
including
it. We're
multiple
getting to the moment,
personalities
boys.
that need to be treated, and you are refusing to take care of yourself.
Oh,
you are
boy.
an unstable
Oh, no.
individual.
Actually, they're pursuing that right now. Who left?
I hung up the call because she said that. End the stream right now, please.
Don't you fucking kick me from this call.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But if there's an issue, it
I
might
mean,
be
you know,
better just to deal.
A little bit of inside baseball. When we got kicked from the call, I sat there for a good 5 seconds, not hearing anything, thinking we just hit awkward silence. I'm like, so creepy. How's the weather? And then I looked down and realized I got kicked. What?
Boomer.
A later time.
Yeah, Buttons, you can take a walk. It's okay. We can talk later.
No. You do not say my personal shit on stream.
I didn't.
You do not fucking say that. No, I'm talking to Patchwork.
Okay.
They didn't need to fucking know that.
They didn't need to fucking know
Did I get
that.
kicked from the call, or did I just accidentally
Delete this
We
disconnect?
both got kicked.
Please. Delete the stream, please. Shut it
Oh
off.
yeah.
Delete the stream. Take out that part.
What are you talking
Shut
about?
it off.
You-
She said I have multiple personality.
Oh my god.
Steps already in the
Shut
stream.
the stream off.
Everyone who already is going to talk about it, there's like 5 or 6 barrel people.
Yes.
that know it here. If you think that somebody doesn't know have OB,
But only they get to bring it up. Only they get to bring it up.
If
No
I
one else.
delete it, they're just gonna rehost it on Fusion's channel.
Please delete.
He was
Please shut
not
off the
wrong.
stream. I'm begging you right now.
Leave the call.
No, I want you to shut off the stream and take that part out and then re-upload it. I don't want that being out there.
Okay, first
You know you're in a dumb if it's fucking Anthony that's being the logical one.
for $2 from Levis. Buttons,
Yeah.
listen.
Forgot I said
They're
another
probably recording the stream as we talk right now. If I
So
took
shut
the
it off.
stream down, it would be re-uploaded within minutes. You could ask freaking.
So I'm
God-
saying end the stream so we stop recording.
You can leave the call. You did this before. The whole call was about freaking Patchwork art. It's in the title.
Just sulking
done
there in
getting kicked
silence doing it.
Go for a walk, Buttons, please.
They could have just left the
Am I
call.
even kicked out of the call? I don't even know.
No, I kicked Buttons.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We got the kick war.
Jesus.
That's a thing you can do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Houston, we don't have a
shit.
problem.
Yeah.
fight fire with fire, motherfucker.
Stop! Can somebody stop kicking me from this call?
I'm not doing it. Jesus.
I know it's not you. Button, stop kicking people from the call because you want to have a temper tantrum because you made a fool of yourself.
I didn't say what she said.
Hey, Buttons.
I don't care.
You
You
know,
have
if
no
you would
reason to
have
kick
if you would have
anybody.
no-sold it, nobody would have picked up on it.
I don't even know what's being
Okay.
talked about. I got kicked from the call out of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you're demanding that Anthony remove the stream?
Because it's my private information. I don't want people knowing.
Then get off the stream!
Yes.
I'm not gonna remove the information.
Removing the stream.
So I'm gonna pause here. Remember, people, this is the person that publicly went out to several public discords and said that Slenderman was their dad.
Oh god.
Oh, I didn't know that lore.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Buttons in the past, they were convinced that Slenderman was actually stalking. It was real and was stalking them. And anytime anyone would post a picture of Slenderman, they would start pissing themselves.
Oh my god.
Also, can't forget that one of their alters was apparently fucking the
Underfill
cult leader
Sands.
Dave from Camp. That
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
like
was one of the
the-
characters from Camp.
Oh,
Don't tell
actually, hang on.
Deed. Don't tell Deed.
Oh, actually, hang on. Since Buns was mentioned again, I feel like of course, we're obligated to bring up the fact that Buns was into Omorashi.
Omorashi?
I hate the way you
Omorashi.
said that.
Is it bad that I have half of this call memorized?
Yes,
No.
but it's okay.
That's really funny.
All right, let's finish this call up.
Moving the stream isn't going to remove the information. I guarantee you, someone like Hateful or Step has OBS open right now.
I did. I did.
We love you, Norton.
You saved the
Buttons,
day.
I need you to leave the call, or I'm going to put Steppius in the stream.
What a threat.
I love how
I
Sky
don't
was
want to put.
Oh my god, we all could remove it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so funny.
That happened more than once, actually.
God damn.
Anthony, can you please just kick Buttons out of the group completely?
All right.
Thank you.
Oh,
The
I did it
back
wrong.
and forth is so funny.
Okay, so
I'm going to regret that.
I do regret bringing up Buttons as personal information in the call.
No, you don't.
But I'm going to be very upfront here. Everyone knows.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just gonna say right now that I'm pretty sure everyone here is understanding. I mean, a lot of medical information oddly got
So
talked
here's
about in this.
Jack. You know what I feel like right now? Chinese.
Man, I have some freaking enchiladas sitting here that I have not dug into yet.
I got to have Del Taco earlier today because after 2 p.m.
think
they
that's
have a
enough,
free taco.
So that's essentially the end of it. But
Monstrous.
finally,
Oh.
woman.
Fuck about time.
So I'm gonna give you people, if you know what, hit 1 if you want a little bit of inside baseball about the enchiladas that night, because it's actually really funny.
Oh my god.
Hit 1. I'm actually not joking. I'm not joking. It's actually kind of funny. You'll appreciate it.
But Mon has to introduce herself.
So while people decide, Monstrous, please introduce yourself. This includes
Rock!
where you woman. I will get the belt. This includes.
What did I do?
This includes where you.
That
includes-
wasn't even Mon.
I don't know who it was, but anyway, it includes where you started with all of us and your history with Patchwork.
God.
We all have to do it, Mon. Just get
This is like an Alcoholics Anonymous group.
That's what I said. That's what I fucking looked at Busy and said.
Hi guys, I'm monstrous.
Hi, monstrous.
I'm monstrous.
I've been patchwork free for like 2 minutes.
A cookie.
I hate you all.
Oh no.
Oh god, where did God, how? So I got involved with Patch because I owned a giant Discord server. Some guy was being weird in my Discord server, and someone who was related in that whole thing hooked me up with Patch. Patch hooked me up with Lio, and that's how that whole thing got started. What else was I supposed to do? I needed a rubric for this.
You're a former
Wait.
admin of Senate.
Wait, Patch is
Yeah.
your origin story to Senate?
Yeah, well, no, Patch is my origin story for Barrel. I was at the
Alright.
I came at the tail end of Barrel.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, I was in Barrel.
Yep.
Yes,
in
they were.
fact,
actually,
in fact, my first call in Barrel was arguing with Vita.
Yeah, they did not get along. It was really funny.
No, we didn't know because he was dumb.
He hated you. Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that worked out that way too.
He also hated me, but it was literally just because I was black.
Yeah, I was about to say it was because you were black.
Ironically, that was the
Unironically.
The freaking person Monstrous gravitated to is like, oh, there's an older man here, and I have daddy issues. Hi, Lio.
Oh my god. Ugh.
I'm not
You're all-
wrong. I'm
you're all
not wrong.
cringe.
I'm not
Oh.
wrong. I am correct. I still remember, like, Monstrous, like, asking me some question, and I'm like, I don't really know you all that well. I don't know how to answer that. And you just sent me, like, this picture of you looking at your camera, super disappointed. Your only words were, Lio.
It's actually, that does sound like me. That would 100% sound like me. 100%. I would 100% believe you.
Ah, that wasn't my
You could
own
be,
account.
you could be lying, but I would 100% believe you.
I am not.
I tell you, it's just an average Tuesday with you.
Right? So I'll go ahead and get the background of the enchiladas, and then we're going to have Monstrous tell why they stopped associating with Patch, because it's an interesting story, and then we're going to talk
Oh,
about
boy.
we're going to talk about the psychology, you know.
Oh.
So
Her degrees from, their degrees from Google.com.
We'll save that for later.
yeah, so
Okay.
That week, I was running a route out in, technically closer to the area where Beefamate lives. What was it? My brain wants to say Abilene, but it wasn't Abilene. It was closer to the border. I can't remember the name of the city now, but it was.
Get on with it.
It was a fun route, but from where we were stationed, across the road, there was a Mexican restaurant called Pepe's, and they had some amazing enchiladas. So I call, and I said, hey, can I get 5 enchiladas? Well, as you can imagine, being close to the border, and the Mexican restaurant, English, not so good, not so good. They went to go pick up the order. They had 5 entire dinners of enchiladas. Not just 5 enchiladas, I had 25 at the end of the day. Best week ever! But God, it was expensive. So that's what I was enjoying after. It was just a very funny anecdote for me. So, Monstrous, would you like to tell us, if you remember, what made you and Pat stop being friends?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what made us stop being friends? So there was this little group of us, and we were all in a group chat together. Sorry, guys, I need my chip. I don't remember what month I'm on. So we had there was a group of us, and there was a crash out. I don't want to call it crash out. That's probably not nice. Where one of the people in this group, I don't know how much detail I have to go into. I'll TLDR it. So anyway, Patch essentially tried to, I'm going to say pseudo-diagnose one of the members in this group chat, and I was not happy about that for a number of reasons. I was in school at the time. I have a lot of education in psychology, and I personally crashed out about that because not only were they trying to basically pseudo-diagnose this person, they were trying to infantilize this person. I took that very personally, and Patch did this thing where after that fight, they were like, well, but Monstrous, we're friends, Monstrous. And I said, no, I need space from you. This was so stupid. Like, I can't believe you did this. You didn't listen to me. Like, what is this? And rather than giving me space, Patch went around those boundaries and would prod Lio to get Lio to convince me to talk to Patch. And I crashed out to Patch about it and was like, this is ridiculous. You're a grown-ass adult, and you're refusing to listen to my boundaries. And like, what is your problem, basically? And those, by the way, these DMs still exist to this day. They have been posted before to Patchwork plenty of times because Patch loves to spin this narrative of like, well, I cut Monstrous out for whatever reason Patch likes to spin that day. No, actually, I cut Patch out. Because Patch refused to adhere to my boundaries that I had put up because I didn't want to talk to them. And they were like, my friend, this is hurting my feelings, my friend. So we stopped being friends. Because they were trying to pseudo-diagnose someone. They had no business doing that because this person was being stupid on the internet. And then they refused to listen to my boundaries and tried to circumvent those boundaries by going to people around us. So, which is hilarious, by the way, because this would later come up in a number of different ways. So, yeah.
I did want to add that I've told Monstrous this before, but Patch would bitch about that incident all the time while we were together.
Honestly,
like, it
good.
came up so many fucking times.
Good.
And they were like very like upset and like very like I guess envious. I don't know if that's the right word, but envious of the fact that Lyle would like take Mon's word over theirs when it came to psychology because Mon is, you know, qualified. And I'd be like, well, I mean, she is. I'm like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, she is more qualified than you, like, objectively.
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
Hold on,
Yeah,
I just
like I was.
hold
like,
on.
I was gonna add, oh, go
Hold
ahead,
on,
go
really,
ahead, go ahead.
really quick. I was just gonna say some. there is a super chat in here. I just want to acknowledge it because I won't remember it later. Olivia Kawaiar is saying, Masha, please say hi to my stalker, James. Hi, James. What's up with it?
Oh my
Go ahead.
God. I think it is important to note who the person that Pat's tried to diagnose was.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That was Jazz.
No.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
one
no,
off.
no, you're right. It was Opal. Opal. My bad. That,
Nope, still off.
Was
Wait.
it Jordan?
It was Jordan.
Was it Jordan? Oh, that's okay.
Jordan.
So
Why do you think it was Jazz?
here's what happened. I, in the middle of my workday, I'm trying to remember the exact chain of events here. Patch comes to me to tell me that Jordan has DID and that Jordan has a what's the word? A patron spirit of Loki, and I lost it. I pulled over in my route vehicle and I just actually unloaded. I'm like, and keep in mind, like this is like I didn't know fully what was going on. I'm like, Patch, if I find out Jordan's possessed because of you, we're gonna have problems. But instead, it wasn't that, thankfully. It was just Pat's throwing their pseudo-theology and their pseudo-psychology on Jordan to convince Jordan that they are something they're not. Because if Patch has something, everybody has to have it. Patch claimed to have DID, Jordan had to have PID. So what I did was I went to Monstrous to talk about this. And I can't remember how, but that got back to Patch, who then ran to Jordan to freak Jordan out. Because Patch needed somebody on their side to get mad at me, I guess. And when Patch came at me, it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't take what I say seriously. I don't know why you'd rely on Monstrous, because Monstrous has a degree. Because Monstrous knows what she's talking about. Well, I almost have one. Isn't that good enough? No, it's not. And that's what spiraled into it. That's what caused Monstrous to have enough, and that's what caused Patch to get cut off. And to this day, from what I understand, Patch tries to frame it as though they're a innocent victim in all this, when the entire reason we all blew up is because Patch has a tendency of diagnosing people. It was ridiculous.
Well, the best part about that is not only was it I almost have a degree. Their argument was I almost have a degree because I read it on Google. That's what it was. Like they didn't have college credits. Certainly not enough to almost get a degree. It was like, well, I've read it on Google. I've studied it through the University of Google. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic when I say that, but like that was their argument. There's no way Patch has ever actually committed to. You see, Patch didn't even commit to their wife. Do you think they're going to commit to college?
Oh, I wanted to talk about that.
Damn.
All right, then I guess now's a good time.
Going for the throat.
I guess that's a good way. Go ahead, Baphomet. Tell the people about it.
Okay, so there's a video out there. I'm pretty sure it's still on Patchwork Hearts video. I mean YouTube, because I don't think they ever deleted it. And it's a call out about Lily Orchard, and to some degree I can believe some things. Like I can believe they were bribed into drawing fucked up art, zoophilic art. But one thing I will not believe, and I still to this day think it's stupid, is that they claim that Lily manipulated them into cheating on their wife, Patch's wife at the time, or ex-wife now, I think. And I think the whole cheating was really just sending flirtatious messages through Tumblr, I think.
I think it was like ERP or like some shit like that. Like
something
ERP
like that,
and the pornography had to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb, but how do you get manipulated to cheating on your spouse? I don't.
Well,
I feel like that's a conscious choice.
I mean, you don't want to draw feral porn because my money.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
I don't want to do that. No.
That's not a regular Saturday for you.
No.
What are you talking about? I thought this was like among friends.
Look, the
I
only
thought this
feral,
was a serious thing.
the only feral anybody should be drawing is Lieutenant Commander Feral of the Enforcers of SWAT Cats. Clearly.
God damn it, Lyle.
And
Well-
the hot lady from SWAT Cats. I can't remember.
Callie
her name
Briggs?
right now.
Yes, but Commander
Yes,
Feral.
Callie Briggs, yes.
Commander Feral is his name. That's the joke.
Okay.
But yes, more
No,
Callie
but,
Briggs.
like,
Anyways.
My whole point is like, look, I can believe the whole, oh, I was bribed into drawing zoophilia porn, but I don't. It does not process in my already stroke brain, a stroke having brain,
A little strokey.
that you can be manipulated into having an affair, essentially, or cheating on your partner. That I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure cheating on your partner is a conscious choice. So yeah, that's bullshit. I don't believe it.
Maybe Grunkle Stan took over and cheated on.
Oh my god, just say you wanted to be a fucking asshole!
Okay, cool. We'll return that. Okay? So, Weebus, when are you going to try to kill all the Forceborn children in Gotham?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fuck. Ah!
No, it's wang wang wang. Or did they want you to be more of like the socialite version of Penguin who ran like the Iceberg Lounge?
Definitely not the Robin Lord Taylor version.
I run a legitimate business.
No.
Maybe Danny DeVito.
Walk.
That's who they wanted you to be, I think.
Okay.
Like dead ass.
I'm the trash man. I take out the trash.
Is that wait the trash? Do you think that's where they dumped the fetus at?
Oh no!
Ooh.
I already got
name
it.
was Ava.
Yeah. Listen.
Ava.
I know. I'll keep all the abortion jokes in the wire hanger.
All night comes the baby.
Oh my god.
Listen, hold on. I do want to address this.
Abortion is the plan of their parenthood, okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to address something right now, because this was some misinformation that was floating around when we did that stream back in, I think it was like June or July. And there was even like a person in Cat Slayer who believed this, but I did not get Patch pregnant. I did not shoot their club up. We never met.
I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You never even met in person.
And to be
Yeah.
clear, the entire idea of Weebus being the father comes from Cy Scribble's crew because they're a bunch of racists.
I just want to make something very clear. When like Patch wasn't around. That's all I'm gonna say. Patch wasn't around for you to like even do that.
Yeah, like I said, we never even like disregarding like everything else, like I literally never met them in person, so unless I like got them pregnant and their womb was a fucking hard drive, there's no way that could have happened.
Download more RAM. Definitely
I mean,
more RAM.
I hate you, Leo.
No. I mean, their legs still have an open door policy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I thought it was more of a Matt Plushy thing.
Which, by the way, they like to have spin this narrative that, oh, none of my partners wanted this baby, so I was forced to have an abortion. When I literally have the screenshot of them, telling Weebus that he was pregnant or they were pregnant, and they're like, I can't have this kid with my genetics. This baby will kill me, and that is understandable. I completely understand. I understand where they're coming from, because I would say the same thing. My body wouldn't be able to handle a pregnancy. It'd probably kill me or kill the kid. So, and of course, Weebus, the only real reaction he could have is, well, hey, it's your choice. I support that. Which I have that screenshot, and I sent it to Lio, so I don't know if he could show it.
I can't, but
And,
I would also like to say I wouldn't know what to do with the pregnancy either.
True. But
That's the thing, it's like, because when they told me, I was like, oh shit. And if that's what you need to do, then do what you have to do. But like when they went on that fucking rant on Blue Sky a few months ago about like, oh, the only reason I got rid of the babies because none of my partners wanted it, and I'm like, bitch, you told me frame one that you wanted to get an abortion. Was I supposed to tell you not to get one? What the fuck? Like, what do you fucking want from me, man?
Mind reader. Be a mind
No,
reader.
wait.
How dare you?
Don't do that. Stop.
Wait,
no.
Weebus, you're into finance. Was it a frame perfect abortion?
Oh my fucking god!
Did you ever get that pack of e-cigs?
Oh my god.
You mean you don't? I do that on a regular basis.
I don't know. Maybe we could put the screenshots on like a Google Document later. But like, I'm looking at the screenshot.
Oh great, more Google Docs. Just what I needed.
I love Google Docs.
Shut the fuck up. But the screenshot says from Patch. It says, "I can't have a kid." Government name. "I'm going to tell Jess when she wakes up that I need an abortion. I'm not doing this. I'm not bringing a child with my genetics into this world. I can't." And Weavis replies with,
That's why your genetics are inferior, Patch.
Oh my god.
And Weavis is like, "I understand totally that, and how the fuck would you even afford them?" And Shiloh or Patch is like, "We couldn't, not with the way things are," which is another thing. They can't afford to take care of a kid, which I'd also argue they can't really afford to take care of their own cats, but that's a different subject. And Weebus says, exactly. Like, I don't know. To me, this sounds like a supportive partner.
No, it's clearly abuse. I didn't make a hard read and be like, no, don't get rid of the baby. I should have made the hard read. That's my bad.
Patch got E pregnant, so E dad Weebus, E left for E milk.
Never he came back.
Well,
He never came back.
I mean,
times are tough. Okay.
I mean, hang on. You mentioned milk. I feel like it's a good time to sponsor.
It is. We're going to go ahead now and give a real quick commercial for our sponsor before we get into this final bit of information about Patch, about something they did more recently. So let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Ooh la la.
I interrupt this program for a very special announcement. Did you ever wish you were like me? A powerful ninja? Fool! You could never be like me. You are much too weak. But you could get close. How? With today's sponsor, BatheInMyMilk.com. After a hard day of slaying my pathetic enemies, there is nothing better than enjoying a luxurious soak to regain my full ninja might. As you can see here, I am enjoying such a revitalizing experience. This company, which I'm sure Cobra will soon take over, offers the following types of milk: whole, skilm, goat, oat, and even dolphin milk. Yes, ninja in training, for they are also mammals. However, if you wish to be a powerful ninja, second only to me, you must bathe in low-cow milk, as it is taken directly from their udders, specifically this week low-cow. What is that? You haven't seen me in this tub the whole time? Of course not, fool, for I am ninja. You will not see me until I allow you to, and then it will be too late. 4 out of 5 ninja agree that Bathe in My Milk's product is the path to greatness. Why not the 5th ninja, you ask? Was he slain for the dishonor of disagreeing with me? No, Gaijin! He was killed during a mission by a samurai. For no ninja would dare disagree with me. Simply go to BatheInMyMilk.com and email the site owner with an order. Use code NINJA to pay an extra 50% for your order. What? You wanted a discount code? Fool! A true ninja lives for adversity. BatheInMyMilk.com. Buy it, or my blades will be the last thing you see.
I hope you all enjoyed that wonderful commercial. It's been on the channel before, but I edited a little bit of it. I'm sure you guys will appreciate that. So Weebus wanted to talk about something else regards to all of this, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the floor again to do so.
I will find you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but after the stream that we did on Patch on this channel, Patch, like I mentioned, Patch went on like a huge tirade on fucking Blue Sky, and then there was a part where they basically said like, oh, if I had that baby, Weebus wouldn't have stepped up to help me raise it, and then they started talking shit about me, and when I read that, I was absolutely like beside myself because I'm like, why would I be obligated to take care of a child that I didn't put in you? Like, why would I, like, I still can't get over that. Like, you wanted me to step up and raise a baby from the other side of the fucking country? What am I supposed to do there? Like, I don't understand that. And like low key, the expectation of me doing that is like a little fucking racist. Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like, you're putting that responsibility on me when we never fucking met in person, and then you have the audacity to try and smear my character as if any reasonable person would think that that's my fucking responsibility. Like, you're out of your fucking gourd, dog. No.
I mean, they do kind of look like a gourd.
They're allowed to be racist. They're a minority.
Yeah.
Minority, my ass. Minority what? What fucking
They're
minority?
indigiqueer, duh.
Indigity's nuts.
Oh my god. I guess
Fucking
I put them on
whatever.
a Trail of Tears, lol.
And I hope you
Oh my god!
And I hope you rot in hell for that!
I'm gonna get canceled
Freeze their
again.
leg.
I'm gonna get canceled again.
It's fine.
Finally, for the 5th time, Guac's gonna get canceled again.
But
Can't wait for that Google Doc.
But you know what? But don't worry. You know what's gonna happen after this stream? You know we're all gonna be here echoing from the mountains.
I am deleting all of my content production. And I am vanishing from the internet. None of you will hear
Again.
from me again because you have taught me I cannot trust anyone.
Pat sounds like they're gonna come when they say things like that. Jesus fucking Christ.
You hardcore mind.
There she blows.
Listen. I think I'm the Andy Worski to their Tonka saw. Oh my fucking god.
I didn't want this to turn into YouTube drama. I didn't want this to turn into another thing for the Senate to milk for content.
Well, guess who made it all public, bitch? You did.
Because of you.
You're the one who did this, Leo. By any means necessary.
Okay.
Now that I've heard that clip, how dramatic and like anime protagonist sound they try
Anime
to,
protagonist. Would Pat talk? I think of the Nazi from Hellsing, like the fat little Nazi.
Oh my god!
You can't just call Hitler slurs. That's not okay.
You know, I know the stream can't see it, but I'm gonna put it in the VC chat just because I think everyone here wants to see it again.
What?
Lamau.
You know the one.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, the classic.
Here it is. Here it is, everyone. We everyone loves this beautiful moment. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You know what? Since a lot of the people in the
there
the
it is.
I forgot again.
I love that.
All right.
It's my favorite screenshot.
So.
Oh, please don't do that. It's Hitler.
I need.
It doesn't make slurs okay.
Go ahead, Lyle.
So, Monstrous, you'll need to click on the Watch Together link that I put in the side chat, because people are probably wondering, well, what is it that Patch has been doing recently? Well, to give you a quick TLDR, what happened, I'm going to go ahead and click on this and get this started. Give it a moment here.
Dylan Klebold.
What a way to start. Anyways, when my drama ended, Patch essentially got taken to the curb and stomped for being duplicitous. Sky wound up in their DMs, giving them grief for keeping up a video about me that was completely and horrifically incorrect. Patch took it down, issued no actual apology, put out a video where they're like, I'm gonna go make a new account and yada yada. And then we decided to cover their Google Doc on Weebus because I kind of had enough, and I wanted Weebus to be able to have their say on the nonsense, considering that's a public accusation. And that response caused Patch to come back out from under the refrigerator like the cockroach they are, and try their best to get attention elsewhere. So, they went to a very specific streamer's channel to try and get some sort of attention. So we're going to try to find where that started here, because I actually don't remember. So I'll let you guys talk for a minute while I find that specific timestamp. Go ahead.
For those in the chat, at the screen chat, if anyone's curious as to what screenshot I was talking about, I put it in the Packing Up Patchwork Card chat and Lio server. Just for anyone that wants to see it.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Aiden just looks. I said this just in the chat just now. Aiden just looks like a cheap knockoff of Blake Roman, but in the worst kind of way.
I always thought that they looked more like a Dream, like Minecraft Dream.
Oh.
He looks like Randall from
Yeah, Randall from Recess. I know that the joke started in Thunder now. There.
Proud of that one. That's funny. Yeah.
I just also, if the chat isn't aware, by the way, when Aiden first came into Thunderdome, we just bogged him because it was funny. Like, he wasn't going to do anything, right? We bogged him, and we left him bogged for a while. And then randomly one day, Baishi and I decided to just let him out for funsies. And we put his picture as like the Thunderdome icon. It was 100% Aiden themed, but as an SCP. And we tagged him, oh gosh, a fuckload of times. We tagged him so many times. And he was let out. He was debogged. And we accidentally left him that way for weeks, and like Pussy Boy never like came out. He was totally free to roam all of Thunderdome. I think he was debogged for like 2 calls for both of the calls.
Yeah.
And never bothered to tag Lio, never bothered to harass Lio. He talked all that mad shit about what I want my call with Lio. Lio's running away from me, and here's Lio's friends being little shits. And he sat there and he hit and bogged the whole time.
We're too big and scary, clearly.
Well,
clearly.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do what I planned to, because this is not the correct stream I found. So I will just have to regale you guys with it, unfortunately. Or, actually, maybe I can find it on Beckett's channel. So just give me a minute.
Did Saint fuck up and not give you the right everything?
Speaking of which,
it's okay,
Beckett, there's your evidence that trying to get Aiden and Lio into a call through Parliament was a useless idea to begin with anyway, because they blew their chance in Thunderdome twice.
Well, more importantly,
Parliament is useless.
More importantly, I told Little Freak no multiple times, and I guess they just get really mad when they're told no on something. So they can.
Oh my god! That's what Patch and Aiden have in common. They freak out when they get told no. Oh, it's a match made in heaven.
I mean, that doesn't exactly make them special. That's kind of widespread.
You know what, Aiden? I found your next match. It's not Goat, it's Patchwork. Said it once again.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Aiden really wants Goat. He really wants that Goatsy.
Oh.
Excuse me, it's called a Gussie. Thank you very much.
You can't forget the Groat either. The
Groat. The Groat.
Oh my god.
Hey, Aiden, buddy, I'm just saying. If Goat won't have you, Patch certainly will. You go from the town bike to the town unicycle.
Just pray that Patch doesn't get pregnant again from their part, or else that's your responsibility. You deadbeat dad.
Yeah, get ready to step up.
Yeah, in confidence.
I'm disabled, actually. I'm physically disabled, so asking me to step up for fatherhood is ableist.
Incredibly.
/ Jen.
Jesus Christ. Stop it. You're not turning this into a Demetrius.
I am like 2 steps away.
NM. Oh god. I'm gonna die.
What would I? Oh my god, I can fucking.
You can do it, Champ. I believe in you. You got this, B.
Anyway.
You got to do it, B.
Come on, princess.
B, speak. B.
talk.
Hurry the fuck up and speak.
Talk.
Shut the fuck up.
Speak your mind. Hurry up. Stop having a
Oh my god.
Stop having a stroke and
Eric's
hurry
kicking a
up.
balloon.
Speak. Stop speaking.
You've killed them.
God.
What I wanted to say.
Hurry
what I
up.
wanted to say about like
Speak.
Patch's little.
911. We have
Come
a case
on.
of them not talking.
Hurry up.
Let's go,
Hurry the
Eve. Put
fuck up,
that.
Eve. Hurry the fuck up.
Hurry up.
You haven't gone all day.
Oh my god.
4.0. Shut up.
It's getting annoying now, guys. Come on.
Okay, what I wanted to say about Patch's weird, like, fucking anime protagonist fucking voice acting there is that it sounds so fake and so performative in those soundboard things that Baiji did, but yet...
Baiji.
Yes.
He's open, man.
Shut the fuck up. But yet, during the call where he's, you know, bitching at Buttons, he actually sounds pissed off there. Like, that's genuine anger. Not whatever the fucking performative bullshit that he was doing, where it's like, I don't know what said it to profit off of this. Like, motherfucker, don't quit your day job. Never mind, I forgot you don't have a job.
Well, and the thing is, it's not like there's never been an opportunity for Patch to ever come into Guac or Cat Slayer or fucking Thunderdome to have a conversation with us
Live? Are you still
and
live?
to tell us off, and Patch will never do it. And even if Patch did, Patch would never do it as a whole, right? Patch would sit there and be like, I want to have a call with Lio Convoy on his own, you know, whatever. Oh, did you find what you're looking for?
Yep, found it.
Okay, cool.
I can say as the local historian here that Patch like went in and out of both Barrel and Senate several times, and they always left in a spurgery because they heard someone say something they didn't like, and instead of talking about it, they just left because I can't be around toxic people.
While being toxic themselves, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Right,
Oh yeah.
You see where we are here.
But also, he has said that the Rosicrucial was like wrong and bad and something he wouldn't
back up.
The community is a very.
That's what people think.
Just who is the Bosch sounding? That is
farmed me since the beginning of their career.
Then stop giving them stuff to farm.
envoy from the community.
I gotta go back. I
Fuck
guess.
me,
Patch
have you
has
seen the
anything.
moderation in this community?
My arguments against you
I'm bringing that back to the actual disagreement. Aiden,
my
I thought I had
arguments
disagreement over
against
Harry.
you have been independent of Aiko. Aiko could not exist, and I would still think you are insane based on how you conduct yourself in conversation.
God, like, you got farmed
Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to find the right spot.
by Perry.
He is really, he's really making out with that microphone.
Yeah.
Somewhere that isn't too.
Yo, he's got a Shure microphone. Got him a try hard.
More like Gaiden. Got him.
You don't know what happened in like Aiko's 10-year relationship because you weren't part of it later.
There's no soul behind those eyes.
No, there's not.
Just saying.
Okay, so are you saying that he was shilling
you to shill? Yeah.
You picked the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I gotta find a way to get to where I need to go here. Let's try this.
And not drag people into.
It's fine. I'm enjoying watching this ghoul trying to make human faces.
So fucking. Oh, dude.
Reminds me of young Mark Zuckerberg.
Dude, one more stream, Duck. You can win. If you've got one more interview, you can do it.
Go 2 times speed.
So, please make a video on this. I really liked, so I don't say this much about like kind of random other video essay channels, but I was really surprised by how fucking good Shamu's video. I can't remember which one it was I watched, but I really liked it. And I'd really love to see a Shamu video on this. I think it'd be fucking based.
I don't. And if you say
No, you don't. Like you will. You won't, because you were.
I know.
Oh, fucking Aiden phoned me. Hold on.
Live? Are you still live?
Yeah, I'm still live. What's up, buddy?
I'm live.
Okay.
So.
Congrats.
So. Just laughing at the lolcows, man. You're always laughing. I've always appreciated how you're able to find the humor and everything. I have some questions for you.
Suck his dick harder, Aiden.
So,
it's fine.
Would you happen to know a girl by the name of Anna?
Doesn't ring any bells.
And hypothetically, if you were talking to her in a certain context, would you have known she was 14? I'm just fucking with you. I'm here to ask you about Lyle Convoy.
Oh my god.
So basically,
fucking hilarious.
apparently I've heard you've been providing some cope on his behalf, some defenses.
Oh, you mean the fucking, like, yeah, Lima thing. So, like, my very basic point with this is, Lyle got raked over the coals for all this shit, and the basic stuff was, stop getting involved in predator hunting and don't dox people. And then
do you think, like, the only issue with what he was doing is that he was hunting predators?
I think that was my core issue. I don't care if Lyle was, like, bullying, like, fucking retards in Discord calls. I just don't, why would I care about that?
So you don't care about the Rosa stuff?
I care about the Rosa stuff, but the Rosa stuff is, like, a very specific example. Like, I don't care about, like, for instance, the earlier Sasu calls, right? Like, somebody who's, like, actively...
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so, like, if you've got people who are in that community who are actively trying to engage in these calls and, like, fucking be spurgs and cause issues, like, isn't that exactly the same as the call I'm watching you have with, like, Duckbringer and Ico right fucking now? I don't see massive amounts of difference.
Well,
the Rosa
I don't know about any...
Yeah, sure.
I don't know about any of these other calls. First of all, just to clarify, this person called in to talk to me, right? Lio, based on what I've seen, it seems like Lio likes a bunch of people watching. He likes feeling like he has power in the call. He just seems to be like a kind of like a loser in real life that's like compensating for his power, compensating for his lack of power in real life online.
That's some powerful projection right there. But anyways,
by like posturing over the lowest of the low in calls with a bunch of like mentally ill freaks and kids.
I think that's certainly true for a lot of the calls, particularly through like 2023. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to clarify. When we say 2023, I feel like you're like under the impression that was forever ago. Like you say, like tell me when Laios doxes someone in the new age.
Well, I mean, like tell me when, like, okay, so it's like he went through the drama, he was called out on those things, said he would not do those things, has not got involved in predator hunting or like doxing people since then. So like, yeah, like what's the standard meant to be? Like, okay,
does Laios still not provide soft justifications for the Rosa stuff? Like, does he still not say, well, she was doing bad stuff, like after the fact?
Well, actually, okay. I don't know is the answer to that. I've heard some soft justifications.
Yeah, without bringing up the fucking Rosa call.
He's been called a retard and to shut up. But at the same time, like,
but the fact
he doesn't.
So I'm a big believer in redemption, right? I'm a big believer that people can change. The problem is, and people use the Coppola, oh, you're only sorry because you just got caught, and then if that's the case, nobody's really sorry. But there are people, there are a few that are just sorry because they got caught. And
that bit aged like milk, didn't it?
Welcome back in. It seems to me like Lio responded to the overwhelming backlash he received as opposed to believing that he perpetrated any wrongdoing with his actions. And I feel like that's like exemplified by the fact that you yourself just admitted he's like still providing soft justifications.
He's done soft justifications, but also he has said that the Rosa call was like wrong and bad and something he wouldn't repeat, and he recognizes the issues with. Because again, like, back it. If he, what you just said, right? Is there a case if somebody was only sorry because they were getting public backlash, only sorry because that, not because the content of their actions, or because they see any like substantive wrong, they would say exactly what you just said. That wouldn't really change anything from what I've just accused him of being. Okay. Let's just like do brass tacks. My main thing is like, if Lio's not doing these things, if he's like trying to improve himself and not get involved in the predator hunting and not drag people into calls to like
might have gotten
like
too far
Rosa's a really specific example for like two reasons. Firstly, Rosa had no fucking power. She was a random mod who got dragged in because they couldn't get to fucking Rebecca Starr, whatever her fucking name is. It was across.
I was gonna say, is there timestamps?
Huge amounts of harassment, and it was like completely unjustified. She was just a random fucking spug, and somebody who.
Yeah, well, you missed a key problem. You missed a key problem as well. If you listen to her talk, even if she did have the physical ability to.
Yeah, she's like obviously like not mentally there. Sure, yeah, I agree.
God, Aiden talks the way his lips look. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, she's like hugely retarded and like. Very autistic.
That's fine. You're fine.
But
Mom,
like,
but
again, if he's not doing this,
thank you so much.
Be worth it. It's very entertaining.
You're so welcome.
And I was also just fascinated by the person I was talking to because I didn't know if it was like a troll or not.
Fascinated, like watching build up.
For somebody to be like, I've never had someone that unhinged over such a low stakes conversation before.
How do you feel that you caused the breakup?
Happy. I think I saved a man's life. If I'm truly. If I truly caused that breakup, I am genuinely happy. I hope Dockbringer gets the help that she clearly needs, but at the same time, I don't think it's like ultimately good for Resi to spend the rest of his life cleaning up her messes. Even though he likes to also do the feigned I don't care shit. Like he probably would care. It's probably not going to be great for him in the long run. And she is a walking red flag, and I'm glad he got it over with sooner than later.
Okay. Derailed off a show I was watching to watch another purity test. I mean, yeah, that's just what it feels like. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Someone break. I don't know. Dude, I just fucking can't. I just fucking can't, okay? It's painful. It's painful. I saw Lazy's comment. I guess I see Aiden's point. I just think he argued it with extreme comparisons to pedophilia. Also didn't like him coming in fucking with Beckett with allegations. It was fucking weird. It's just Aiden. Go back to Aiden's. Why? What are we doing? Okay, hold on. What's he doing?
Here we go.
19.
Got it.
When we first met Jordan, he was a minor. He was being abused. We were trying to help him.
Finally!
And
wait, why are we talking about Jordan?
Thomas took him. Well, Leo Convoy. I know his legal name is public. I'm not used to calling him Leo.
Is that Patchwork? Is that Patchwork?
Convoy because we were very clear. So Thomas claimed he was going to help Jordan, but when Jordan started showing severe mental health disorder issues, I pointed out to him, "Hey,
no way.
This boy you call your child is in severe psychiatric crisis. Get him to a outpatient program so that he can get properly diagnosed. He went to one of his other friends, Monstrous, who was also once close to me, and she doesn't believe in the disorder that Jordan and I thought he might have. She doesn't believe it exists. And so since she DID,
You
we thought he
poor
was symptomatic
babbling
dissociative
beluga.
identity disorder. I'm a psych major. It's a special interest.
I'm a psych major. A major what? Tell me, Patch. A major what? I want to know.
Major cunt.
Yeah,
Earthquake.
major cut. I want to know. I'm a psych major. Guess what? You could be a psych major and go into like fucking business organization. Psych major means fucking nothing, Patch. Eat shit.
Thing, I'm autistic, whatever.
In the psych, just to be clear.
Also, I just to also provide clarification, it doesn't matter whether or not I believed in this disorder. The fact of the matter is during this time when Jordan was having these psychiatric breakdowns, I suggested that Jordan go to literally anything, literally anywhere, and get help. In fact, I explicitly remember this call because I specifically remember I was in the parking lot of my local Stater Brothers, staring at like the hospital I normally go to, and was like trying to figure out how to walk Lio Convoy through how we could get Jordan help if Jordan moves safe. So you're wrong, Patchwork. Suck my nonsense.
Not only that, it's like, okay, they said they were gonna help them. Yeah, Loud helped fucking Mint for 3 fucking years at this point.
Yeah, no, Patch has no fucking clue what they're talking about. I sat in my fucking car and was trying to help Lio figure out how the fuck we could get Jordan into literally anything, how to make the switch, how to find a therapist, how to find a program, literally fucking anything. And this was before Jordan had made the switch from, was it Nebraska or fucking wherever, down to Texas. So I don't know what the fuck Patch is talking about. Suck a dick, Patch. You weren't fucking there for anything. You're not in my fucking walls. Certainly not in the walls of a car.
I don't have an opinion on it one way or another, but I do know that DID, even amongst mainstream psychologists, is still a debated subject. It's still a hotly debated subject in the.
This is gonna be the one and only, I do mean, the one and only time I'm ever going to agree with Aiden. That yes, in fact, DID is a highly debated topic. This is your 1W, Aiden.
That you make Aiden wrong. Like you
This, yeah. How can you be so wrong that you make me give Aiden the W? That imagine.
It's controversial, but if someone is symptomatic of a disorder, any disorder that, even if it's a controversial one, you should still take them to a doctor so they can get tested.
Well,
right?
Yeah, and regardless, even if they didn't have DID, if you saw symptoms that you believe were...
Oh, fuck. This is amazing.
Yeah, you should. Jordan was an adult. How was I supposed to force them to do anything? That's the implication that Patch is making. Because I should have forced Jordan. I can't force anybody to do anything. I'm not magic. I'm not a genie. This is because Patch doesn't understand the concept of actual responsibility and autonomy. They just want to force what other people should do on them. Because Patch is a loser.
I entered stream after I woke up and Aiden's cooking the content of the debate,
it was way more important.
It's fine, it's fine.
He cut off Leo.
It was way more important that you knew about Jordan's comfort food than the actual need to grow as a fucking adult.
Clearly.
Thomas off after he came forward about Thomas's general neglect, emotional abuse, lack of hygiene, threats to beat him.
All of which were made without a single lick of actual evidence that Patch and Garrus is still continuing on with because Patch saw the opportunity to make themselves a victim and get attention. This is asinine.
Rewind to where they joined.
He threatened Jordan.
And they will again.
True.
Cool,
True.
Where is this?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, apologies for not being able to get your attention in chat, but, I often call the suggestion of some of your watchers because I would like to point out something that is blatantly wrong about what Beckett was telling you.
Sure. What was wrong with what Beckett was telling me?
Lio has not stopped doing what he did in the Rosa Call.
He haven't?
Please. No, a month ago he made a 3-hour live stream mocking my abortion with my abusive ex-boyfriend.
Aww.
Yes.
One in chat, if you think making fun of somebody for falsely calling somebody an abuser is the same as bullying a mentally disabled woman who needs a caretaker because we were mad at them. One in chat if you think that's if that's equal. Or let's try this. 2 in chat if you think what was just said is asinine.
That is.
For those of you who know the name, I'm Patchwork Heart.
Patchwork
I was
Dude, this is amazing.
I was
Nobody
in
cares.
the commentary community for several years. I was once Lio's closest friend.
No, you
Just to be
weren't.
clear, how old are you, by the way?
What?
Okay,
Nobody
I
cares.
just like to clarify, there's no minors in here. Yeah,
Closest
I mean,
friend.
that sounds horrible. Do you have like a link to that by chance? Something I could.
I absolutely do, and I would love to get it for you. Malcolm from Goddamn Malcolm also did a stream on it, and I found out about the video from the stream rather than.
This is incredible.
But continue. Sorry to interrupt.
What did they want us
No,
to
it's
tell
alright.
them?
Not long
that
after
we
this
were supposed to
controversy,
send
I
them a
actually got
fucking
into a call
DM?
with Beckett
Stupid
on
bitch.
one of his streams where he outed. I don't know if you know the name Poppy and Xena.
I've heard.
Another.
This could be interesting.
Are they like in the?
Oh my
God.
God.
Sphere or something?
Yes, I used to be involved with them. I was in much a similar position with them as Jordan was with Leo. I was a quote-unquote surrogate child to them for many years.
Bitch, you were 27! What the fuck are you talking about?
Had done to
Oh my
her
god!
Forced you.
Not forced, but
Oh,
used social
no,
peer pressure to
rude.
hold me accountable to who I was defending. I don't say that as a bad thing. Beckett did something incredible for me in that moment. He got me away from Poppy. He got me out of that cult. And so I'm here watching him defend Thomas, who is...
By the way, they went immediately back to Poppy and Xena after that call with Beckett. Anyways.
Still
doing
the same harassment, not just to me, but he's been making these cool,
Dude.
vicious drama videos where he just humiliates people for entertainment. He's still doing it. He did it to me. He's doing it to
Based?
so many people.
So okay, so like the core tenet of who he is, because my
Oh, so you let other people humiliate you, but not us? Wow. Okay, Patch. Whatever.
or care to
No,
go
there's a
involved
reason
in.
why I left.
Yeah.
You're
So I'm an
You're
outsider.
valid for staying out of it.
also have a fake. I think they actually fucking adopted them.
Yeah. So I'm an outsider here, but my assessment of Lyle Convoy was that he essentially was somebody that just that tried to gain some sense of power.
That was like crashing out.
by
It's great.
finding, like the lowest hanging fruit and like shit.
I don't know. My assessment of Aiden is that he was a kissless virgin up until the age of 20. Still a virgin, but got kissed by a lesbian because his wingman made the lesbian feel bad for him. So I think kind of been a lower level of pathetic than I am, Chief.
On them online and like the
That's
setting,
kinda sad.
and that's like the vibe I got from the Rosa call. He likes to feel like in charge, he likes to feel powerful.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
That's what he
true?
does.
How could you force
It's
this poor
also
person?
why
I know
he
I'm a
takes
monster
photos
snail.
people like
It's
to
crazy.
meet
Takes
from
off too.
time to time and convinces us that we're safe with him, that he'll help us, that his community is somewhere safe for survivors, for victims, because he likes to feel needed. He likes to feel like he's everyone's fucking savior, but he's not.
That sounds like projection.
Oh my God, Patch. Don't even start. Don't even start. He likes to feel like a safe place for survivors, Patch. Oh my God, bitch, I know you ain't calling the kettle black, girl.
No, hang on. You can.
I know
tell
you
that-
ain't calling the fucking kettle a hoe. Stop it. Stop.
You can tell like they're running
sorry, I'm
off
getting
of
super emotional.
emotion. Like holy
It's not.
shit.
It's not even just emotion. But Patch does this exact same. Pulls this exact same bullshit every fucking time they community hop. Right? They pull this. They do this exact. They pulled this shit in fucking Barrel. They pulled this shit in Senate. This is what got them out of Senate too. Like, I don't fucking know.
What they're trying to do here is they're putting on that hyper emotional voice they always do when they're trying to get media attention. What you're gonna see Patch try to do is paint me as some sort of cult leader, some pseudo-religious cult leader. Lyle wants us to feel safe. Yeah, I do want people to feel safe. But that's not because I have like a personal like ego trip over it. I just genuinely want people to feel safe. The difference is if you're gonna be a screwy little freak, you're not going to be safe around me. Cope, Patch. Continue.
Also, fair word of advice: don't hop in a fucking call and project everything with your emotions, because it is clear you run off of fucking angry emotions and everything like that. Is not a good look. Just saying.
But do hop at a call with Guac.
Yes, we would love to. We would love to have you. as a
Do
guest
hop
next
a call
time.
with us, though.
It's never gonna
I
happen.
know.
No,
A girl
I
can
mean,
dream.
I'm gonna be honest,
Well-
I would rather never speak to that
Well,
girl again. Y'all
well,
can
hang
deal
on.
with that.
Patch might not join, but if there are all three of you who would out there who would maybe want to defend Patch, you're more than welcome to join Guac. Talk to us as well.
All right.
Or
let's-
Thunderdome.
Please.
Thunderdome too.
Let's
Yeah.
continue because we've been at it for 2 hours. Let's
yes,
continue.
please. This, because I
No,
Alright.
Patchwork getting emotional.
It's all very
Crazy.
personal to me. I know it's all like to you. This must seem like silly internet drama. I must just be some random fucking trans fag in your chat,
Okay.
trauma dumping on you.
At least
There
you
it
were
is.
good.
That's not exactly what I was thinking, but I understand. No, I mean, like, obviously, yeah, if you do this, if you know on a personal level, this is going to be a lot more personal to you. Yeah, obviously. I think that listening to that call, I'm not somebody that, like, I've been online since I was young, I'm very desensitized to certain things, but yeah, like, listening to the Rosa call was one of the worst things I've ever heard, and I've listened to a lot of bad jokes in the jump.
Really?
Hold on, hush. I gotta rewind it. You need to hear this. You guys need to hear this.
Alright.
More safe for survivors, for victims, because he likes to feel needed. He likes to feel like he's everyone's fucking savior, but he's not.
No,
I'm sorry, I'm getting super emotional about this because
No, Patchwork getting emotional,
it's all very
crazy.
personal to me. I know it's all like to you. This must seem like silly internet drama. I must just be some random fucking trans fag in your chat, trauma dumping on you.
Well, it's not. I was thinking. That's not exactly what I was thinking, but I understand. No, I mean, like, obviously, yeah. If you do this, if you know on a personal level, this is going to be a lot more personal to you. Yeah, obviously. I think that listening to that call, I'm not somebody that, like, I've been online since I was young, I'm very desensitized to certain things, but yeah, like, listening to the Rosa call, it was one of the worst things I've ever heard, and I've listened to a lot of bad, I've listened to Jonestown death tapes, I've heard all that shit. That was one of the worst things I've ever heard. I was, like, disgusted, and I just left that thinking I was, like, speculating, like, is this someone that lacks a moral conscience, that he couldn't, like, realize what he was doing?
Why would I
like,
interrupt
now?
this? What is wrong with
So, for anybody who goes on about how Aiden is balanced, he's good faith, one of the reasons, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons why I chose to never actually talk to this moron is if you are actually putting the Rosa call, as bad as it is, in the same tier that you put the Jonestown Massacre audio, which is where people are dying in the audio after drinking poisoned Flavorade for a cult leader. That is one of the most jobless, grassless takes I have ever heard in my life. This person's crazy. Why would I engage them in being an absolute lunatic? All while trying to say, did Lyle not have a moral compass when the entire reason I was pissed was because kids got hurt? All right? This is asinine. Like, the fact that anybody thinks this person's intelligent at any given point when he says crap like this with his full chest. And I've heard all the cope, all right? I've heard... Well, he was just trying to rage bait you. Look, that's kind of like saying, hey guys, I touch kids. Surprise, I'm just joking. Dude, even if that is rage bait, you're making yourself look a fool and no one should take you seriously. So, that is asinine.
I just can't, like, if it's the Rosa call, that's just getting these people to this point. God help them if they ever see any of the old barrel calls.
Oh god, especially the ones that Vito or Sheldon ran, like before.
The Nero call, they would become undone.
God. I'm actually gonna, after I'm done with the Shaney call and this one other call I just found, I'm gonna try to do the Nero call and edit it down on my channel because people need to hear it.
Actually,
Alright, so let's continue.
I have,
Go ahead.
No, one little thing to say. If he says that the Jonestown Massacre audio is what, like, traumatized him and compared it to the Rosa call, bro, I listen to 911 calls as background noise, and I've heard horrifying shit.
You need help.
I know.
Nah, I would lie out.
No, I know, but, like, it's like, really, that's the worst you've heard? I've heard worse, so.
But yeah, the Rosa call is bad, but it's not people having their last breath bad.
Yes.
Kids dying and mothers wailing about their child's dying.
Yeah, that is. I mean, this is indicative of Aiden not knowing how people operate, or knowing or caring about other people. To put uncomfortable, mean call in the same category as people dying, that's just unhinged. And I sure hope Aiden winds up in a padded cell soon where they can't hurt anybody.
Or drinks poison.
That one too. Continuing.
Why would I interrupt
If I may give you
this is
an
incredible.
example of how little he's changed, within the first half hour of the stream he did on me, he reads about me explaining that I couldn't afford an abortion from a clinic and responds to that with, well, wire hangers sure are cheap at Walmart.
They are.
You can see Aiden's face. Look at Aiden's face. Aiden's like trying to suppress a laugh.
Dude, I had Cloudy come into my DMs asking me what the joke I made was because they wanted to know if they should be offended. They got mad at me. And you're probably wondering, did Cloudy get offended? Yes, Cloudy got offended. That I wasn't being meaner. They thought it was the most tame thing in the world to say.
He doesn't care about how he hurts people. He doesn't. He just cares about feeling like his dick is big and like he's getting attention.
Me.
Well, again, I have over 2,000 something calls. If I wanted attention, I could have just published all of them. If I wanted attention, there's better ways to get it than literally draining myself. This is so disingenuous from Patch because they're hoping Aiden will like boost their "I need money" nonsense.
It's incredible.
Honestly, that's a base take from Cloudy. I'm just saying.
It
Last I
is.
checked, he and Serafina are still friends. Everyone from that old crew that we used to run with a few exceptions, is still
Actually, not true. I don't think Sarah and Leo are friends anymore. They're not like they're like actually not
it's
that
no
close at all.
different from the way it was at the beginning. It's just a different name.
I'm trying to make sense of all this.
I apologize for my stuttering breaths. I'm having a panic attack while I talk about this.
Well, just listen.
Then log off, you dumb hoe.
Oh my god, then log off.
Give me attention. Give me attention. Give me attention. Give me attention.
And money. And money.
I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm telling just the most incredible lies, I caught myself. I don't know, I just got the panic, man.
Fucking no! This whole time it's just been, oh, it's all about me. I'm gonna make this about me. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
It gets worse.
So irritating.
We got
Oh my
30
God,
minutes
no.
left.
Oh,
Patch would get along great with Dee. Just
Probably.
Listen, there's nothing intense happening here. I'm just here to get to the bottom of it. I'm not here to judge you. Nothing is. There's no reason.
No, but your chat is, and honestly, some of the jokes they're making are funny. Even the ones misgendering me are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I would probably, my
Oh, so it's okay here.
Me too. So I would.
Yeah, I can
I'm
laugh at
sorry,
it at
but
least.
hold on, let me.
Yeah, but just breathe. It's not. There's nothing.
Coon.
There's
Fucking
nothing.
coon. I'm sorry.
Just be in the moment. Nothing scary going on.
Holy shit.
I don't know what that means in this context. Could you explain?
So basically, the word coon, it's a term used mostly between black people. It's like when a black person is like, kind of like shucking and jiving for the white man for white approval, putting down black people for white approval. That's kind of what Patch is doing there, except with trans people. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, let's continue then.
Chill. I wouldn't reach out.
I'm just gonna take a quick rescue med.
Yeah, no problem. So I guess.
Dude, I love
Have you
this.
talked to Beckett about any of this?
No, I haven't because I haven't really.
Because she blocked me. Because she blocked me after the
I
Xena and
know
Poppy stuff.
Beckett is still close with Thomas, and I understand that
You're
approaching him
close.
and being like,
Rose
"Hey,
wants to
dude,
call in? Amazing.
He hasn't changed. It would be just as hard for him to see it as it was for me to see what Poppy's really done. But that's part of why I wanted to call in and say something. Is I was hoping I'd be directed while he was still in here, so I could say, "Dude, you're wrong. He's still
Well, I
doing
want Beckett is watching right now. I want Beckett to be in here. I don't know why. You know what we're gonna do? Can you just throw me on Discord real quick?
He's just gonna add me to the call.
Accept my friend request. I'm just gonna add you to a call then. I don't expect him to join my server.
He's right, I wouldn't.
Alright, your name is Discord. Got it.
Okay, there we go. Aiden! Oh, there we go. Okay.
I mean,
Good
Beckett
evening.
is the
I
Tard
just-
Wrangler
I don't know if
Lio.
you're watching. For people saying I'm believing anything, I'm not believing or not believing anything. I'm an outsider. I'm an outsider. I know nothing about your guys' community.
Anything, yes.
I don't know what's going. Yeah. So I wanted.
I'm just gonna drop the link to the video in the chat so we can see he's still doing this.
Yeah, but okay, but that's not the same thing. Like, at all.
How is it not the same thing to publicly ridicule someone for a medical emergency?
Oh,
because you have personal
boy.
beef with them?
Okay, but
How is it
hold on,
not?
Hold on. I said this. No, at all. You can go back and see the old coverage of me talking to Vlad about this. It was like the standards both of us held was if Lai was just doing like what Vlad or I did or what general commentators did, which was taking the piss out of people wouldn't have had an issue. I think Akumi said the same thing. Like, you made the comparison that you said Cat's Lair is like basically the same as Senate, but Cat's Lair doesn't do any of the accountability calls that Senate does. All of that was shut down after the Sasu call. They make a point of not doing
Just
stuff
because he's
like
not hosting them in Senate or in Cat's Lair doesn't mean they're not still happening.
So just ask a clarifying question here.
Yeah, but no, hold on, shut up, hold on, no. You just made a claim that Cat's Lair was exactly the same as Senate. I'm telling you it's not. You're just wrong. That's
Okay,
not what's happening.
I'll accept that.
Well, that's why I was gonna ask a clarifying question. Okay, the thing is, right? In these calls in Cat's Lair, does it revolve around Lio essentially like
There are no
berating
calls in
some
Cat's Lair,
rando?
no.
Okay, that's probably not the same thing.
No, that basically because of the Sasu call, which was largely like led by Ponder and Crystal, and Sasu ended up like threatening to rip his eyes out. It's a really fucking bad call. I think actually, if you're pissed off at the Rosa call, listen to the Sasu call. I say this to everybody. Like, the Sasu call's also really, really fucked up, and I hate Sasu. But like, yeah, like
Is that the
after
Jordan
that,
person?
No, Sasu is like a Jewish guy
He's
who
my
like friends
best
with neo-Nazis.
friend.
It's a whole thing. He's like a troll who kept going around. It's a whole thing. Anyway,
He's a
that was like
treasure.
the last one. They like shut down all the calls after that. Leo got called out by like
He's a
Ponder and things, which
homosexual.
was like, a little bit insane.
He's my
There was, like, the
personal
Nally call.
lolcow.
But yeah, there haven't been any of the quote-unquote accountability calls with like a peanut gallery in Cat's Lair since that happened.
Okay, that's fair. I'll accept that. But this call still happened on a stream. The behavior of him ridiculing people
Yeah, but okay,
for
hold on,
things
hold on,
that have
hold on.
nothing to no. Let me finish my sentence, please. The behavior of him publicly ridiculing people for things that have nothing to do with anything they've done to him is still happening.
I can take people to task and mock them for things they've done to other people. Get over it.
Sure, but didn't you do that to him? Like that's his origin of his issue.
I never ridiculed him. I made a video publicly criticizing him, telling him that I'm disappointed in.
No, you made a video pushing false allegations that had no evidence because you wanted attention. You stupid cow.
Him. If you want the video, I'll dig it up. And we can watch it in stream, and yes, it's cringe, and it's melodramatic, and it's emotional, but it wasn't me ridiculing him and telling him to give himself a coat hanger.
You made a Hamilton
no, but it was like, again, like, I'm not defending these coat hanger jokes, but I am like, again,
oh my God,
burnt
stop.
the bridge with Lyo after he helped you for years. I mean, that's fair, right? He bailed you out of money for Lily Orchard stuff, right?
No, he didn't. He fundraised to get me a $200 art tablet once, which was sweet, and I appreciated. And he helped me make amends for my...
What happened with Lily stuff?
The Lily Orchard thing, he never did anything with it.
Only 100?
Never. No.
Yeah, I didn't at all like encourage
nope,
Patch to
never.
go public. I didn't at all help Patch gain like any sort of responsibility by paying stuff ahead for them. No.
Nope.
But we're gonna hear Patch's new take on that, by the way.
What he did was help me try and clear my sins by taking the same amount of money that Lily gave to me for the coerced, sexually abusive content she pressured me into making while I was incredibly poor. And
the zoophilic drawing that you did?
Yes, that's what they're talking about.
In order to clear my sins.
I never once said it. What Patch is doing here is they're trying to lean into the idea that I'm a cult leader, because that's why they were trying to compare me to Poppy and Xena by saying, clear your sins. There's only one person that can clear sins, and that's Jesus Christ, God Almighty, all right? Not me, and I would never say, this is how you cleanse your sins. I'd say go to church, right? This is, hey, if you feel bad, pay it forward. That's all that was. There wasn't some pseudo-theological thing behind it. It was me trying to help somebody who had a guilty conscience and nothing more. But this is how they framed that. This is how they framed that assistance.
That was what he did. $300 handed out to artists in need in order to try to amend my sins from when I was making vile content for my sexual abuser. Thomas never covered Lily. He never bailed me out of anything.
Wait, what? I bailed you out of a ton of different things. I bailed you out of the back and forth you and Scorcher were having. I bailed them out of different financial issues they were having, including the scams. I bailed them out of the Cloud Police incident. I bailed them out of a lot of... I don't even count all the different arguments I've stepped in on Patch's behalf to resolve so they wouldn't get more heat. This is insane.
What kind of content did they think was vile in regards to...
Lily used to coerce me into making incredibly vile pornography for her by utilizing the fact that I was under threat of homelessness and desperate for consistent income.
Wait, when you say it's vile, when you say it's like vile...
Bestiality. She forced me to make bestiality porn for her.
Wait, so like this person forced you
to
draw
it?
And forced you to draw it
she
on the tablet?
made me draw bestiality
Ocean man.
Got it. Oh, got it. Okay.
In order to get by. Not live action. No, just drawn.
You probably should have clarified that.
Yeah. So what?
Dick
So
need
what
to
Lily
be
did
this
is
big.
she did that thing that those guys in IT do, where they ask for permission to take over your computer, and she forced Patch's hand to draw the bestiality porn through the tablet. That's how they forced Patch to do it.
Pat's hand shaking to draw the animal penis, and Lily's hand just forcefully comes over. And
This is like, yeah, this is like the shit out of every horror movie ever.
Wait a second. Did they force them like how I apparently forced people in Senate to do it as well?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
I held a gun to their head. I did it.
Still shouldn't have done it.
Pure evil.
Still shouldn't have done it. Anyways.
All right, that's like I first.
No.
Okay.
Not live action, just drawn. I've never done that. Jesus Christ, I would rather kill myself.
Got it.
And Thomas tried to help me clear my sins by helping me take the money that Lily gave to me that I needed to survive and give it to other people so that I wouldn't have the burden of the commissions on my shoulders.
Oh, because
he never helped me stand
off of
because I profited off of art I made to survive, quote unquote. He never did anything to help me with Lily.
Hey Patch, why didn't you tell them that I was the one that paid it? Because what Pat's doing, like, Lyo forced me to pay money that I didn't have, that I needed to survive, to cleanse my sins. You dishonest cow. You worthless idiot. You should kill yourself.
But Lyo, if they said that, they wouldn't be a real victim.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
No, but you wanna know what this sounds like to me? This whole like, oh, he made me do this to cleanse my sins, to show that I really feel guilty about this. So what you're telling me now, this is what it sounds like to me. You don't feel guilty about drawing that stuff.
Can I point out something about the homelessness stuff that they brought up? They want to talk about, oh, I was so poor, I was so homeless. Try living in a car for like a couple of months and then come back to me.
Oh, I'll do you one better, Luna. I'll do you one better.
I need this.
No, Luna, I can do you one better. They can also get a job.
But
Baiji.
They're too disabled.
I don't give a shit.
But Baiji.
I literally had a stroke. Like, I like, fuck off.
All right.
Here's the thing: they say they need to spend their money on medical expenses, but they also claim that their actual biological mother is blocking them from getting medical care. So somewhere around here, I don't get where the money's gone.
But Baiji, they basically have a degree.
Also, the whole Lily stuff. What was I supposed to do in that case? Tell your story for you? Because the truth of the matter is, what Patch wanted is for people to do all their work for them. Lio, protect me. Lio, do thing for me. That was Patch's story to tell, not mine. So,
Lio, be my attack dog. Lio, be my attack dog.
Lio!
Lio! All right, continue.
Oh my god.
He never gave me a platform.
If that's a claim, that's a different claim from the one that I've heard. And again, that should probably be litigated, because if that claim is incorrect, you're being slandered. So I'd be interested to hear the other side of that. I need to actually like see some of the records from the time, because I've heard a very different telling of that story. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I've heard a different telling of the story, and I know you've got lots of history with the like Senate crowd. I know you mentioned like Sarah. Like Sarah, just to be clear on Sarah, like Sarah and Lio, as far as I'm aware, actually aren't really friendly anymore. But just to clarify that one, because it does seem like you're talking about a community.
Thank you for that.
Really interesting.
I left this community over a year ago, and Thomas made this last month.
Cool.
I haven't spoken to anyone. I took down the video like he wanted. I took down the video of me criticizing him so he would leave me alone, and he still did this.
What was the premise?
So yeah, I'm pissed.
What was the premise of the? What was the premise like of that? Like, the whole, like, when he made the video, why did he say he was making it?
He said he made this video because I hurt someone he cared about.
Who is he talking about there?
Weebus, my ex-boyfriend.
The person you're
because I made.
Oh boy.
I didn't claim he was abusive until after this video came out. In the document.
That's a lie.
You're a liar. You're a bullshit liar. You're a bullshit liar. You lie. You're a lying hoe.
Sorry, I got so mad. Sorry, I got so fucking mad.
Yeah, like, cause Eve showed me like I think like the day before they posted the doc, when they did come to be about it, they literally said that I was emotionally abusive. And also in the document, they claimed that I was sexually coercive. In what world is saying that's so, like, in what world is sexual coercion not abuse? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're lying through your fucking teeth, dog.
Like,
get the fuck out of here.
Motherfucker, I literally have the message open right here. Like, goddamn, you learn how to lie properly? Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean,
technically...
Technically, you're sexually coercing them by paying for their OnlyFans, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It says government name emotionally abused me and coerced me into being intimate with him multiple times after I had an abortion. Mind you, again, I did not know Weebus at this time. I didn't even know they had an abortion. So, what do you want me to say in this situation? I'm just I don't know. Do what you want, dude.
You know, I actually know something you can say.
What?
You see, I'm going to be a bit of an argument for Patch real quick, okay? There is actually another reason why you should get a job, Patch, okay? Because with a job you get money, and with money, you can do this.
Wow, good God. Baiji!
Oh my
Baiji, why?
god.
I appreciate it, but Baiji, why?
That's my flex to you.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Get all of the money.
Based Baiji, let's go.
That's what happens when you work 60 hours a week.
Trust me, I know that. So let's finish the last 20 minutes so my brain doesn't melt.
They go over in that stream. I never use the word abusive once. I say he's toxic. I even admit in the very document they're reading that there is every chance that he didn't know he was treating me like garbage.
So
there's every chance he's
remember, if somebody doesn't know what they're doing, you put them on blast. Right? Very intelligent.
I just want to, sorry, really quick. I just want to add this is like, well, I didn't say they have the flu. I just said that they're coughing excessively and they have a fever and they have all the symptoms of a flu without saying that they have the flu. It's the same fucking thing.
Yep.
Even if you don't use the word abusive. What the fuck is Patch on about?
Cocaine.
I'm also gonna say this too. this claim of, oh, he was so toxic, and it was just this, and it was that. Bitch, when? The amount of times during their relationship where Weebus would come to me and to Drunkle and be like, I just want them to talk to me, but they're never around. I haven't talked to Patch in like weeks. I wish they would talk to me. Where the fuck were you, Patch? When would he have had the time to be toxic when you wouldn't give him the time of day? Please tell me.
So, somebody said this in chat, and I agree with it. Patch is just a comfortable liar at this point because they're so comfortable about lying about most exactly every single thing about themselves.
Yep.
Including this.
Yep. Let's continue.
Vented this under the influence of a lot of alcohol, posted it in a Discord server.
Wait, hold on.
That is no longer around
Wait, hold
anymore.
on. You posted a Google Doc on Weebus? I know Weebus, by the way. So you posted a document on Weebus. And like, I mean, again, you might not use the word abusive, but like as far as I haven't read this doc, but it doesn't exactly paint a very good picture of Weebus, and I think the general thing was.
I never actually.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Hold on, everybody. So this document, when was this? How far? Like how much time?
It's
passed
almost
between-
2 years old.
No,
It's
but-
almost 2 years old.
Okay, and when did Lyle make his video on you this year?
Last month.
Last month, got it. So he made a video on you on a document that came out like 2 years ago on a server.
Yeah, that Weebus kept, even after I deleted all my socials, left the commentary community, and tried to start
You
over somewhere else,
posted it.
far away from all of them.
It was actually me that kept.
There was nothing recent. There was nothing recent that like caused. There was
Nothing
nothing recent
You posted it!
You're the
I
one
don't even
who
use
posted
Patchwork
that.
anymore.
What are you talking
I don't even
about?
use the
you
fucking
stupid-
persona anymore because I think it's cringe.
Persona. Okay, got it.
The fucking little shitty cat femboy with the saggy titties that he drew in his thumbnail.
That's-
That used to be
No,
a character
wait.
for my channel back
Pause
when I was
that.
on Patchwork Card. I don't even use that.
No, Weebus.
No, that's another fucking lie. They said right there. Oh, I don't use that shitty cat anymore. Yes, they do.
Yes,
they
Also,
still
Loon.
do.
Also, Loon, you can also pause it.
I'm about to say you can pause it too, Loon, but
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Get blonde.
They're still using that cat right now.
So
Yeah.
So
So it's as I said, they're a comfortable liar because again, they just lied. They still use their shitty cat character.
well, that and they're like all that crappy cat killer with the saggy tits. I didn't intentionally draw saggy tits. I'm just bad at drawing women. It had nothing to do with an insult. I'm just bad.
Which is why you should draw dinosaurs.
I do draw dinosaurs.
Draw them more.
I probably will.
Same
Continue.
with you, Loon.
Character anymore because I tried to leave all of that behind me. I gotta stop crashing out. I gotta calm down. I'm making myself look like a child. I'm just oof.
You are.
Oh my god, no way.
No
I'm
way.
getting way too
In
emotional
the
about
stream.
this.
In the
Okay,
stream.
I
They're
guess,
talking about my multiple
No, I
personality.
need to hold myself to a higher standard.
Delete
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah. Wait, did you hold on? You
In
were
the
in
stream.
commentary as well. Were you anywhere
Take
outside?
that part out.
No,
Edit it out and re-upload it.
I sometimes make comic book videos or videos reviewing childhood media that brings me comfort. All I ever did was make the occasional video covering Fred drama, some
Food,
current event
comfort
stuff.
media.
It was just a bunch of fucking liberal tube stuff. Stuff I
You
don't
also
make
make
anymore.
very satisfying
So I need to
videos.
agree with Beckett about Lyle Collins.
Animatics.
But some of the stuff you described to me, although it's bad, right? If I were you, I'd probably be upset my abortion was being mocked as well. It doesn't sound like necessarily a repetition of like the behavior that I was calling him out for. Unfortunately, on like my side of commentary, everything that someone makes public is fair game to make fun. You're still an asshole for doing it, but it's fair to make fun.
Yep.
My fundamental problem with Lyle Convoy was like he was literally badgering people in calls who were like incompetent, using threats of contacting their family, in some cases actually contacting people's schools to disingenuously report them as threats to the schools, all tactics that
I
like
never
fall within the realm of
reported anybody as a
acceptability
threat
for
to
like
their school.
general shit flinging. But this stuff, although it may be
Smart
horrible,
guy
although I
can't
may
even get
understand
that
why you're
right.
upset, doesn't necessarily sound like it deviates too much from what we've seen recently.
All right, then let me ask you this: does him accusing me of abuse for venting to my then partner about the trauma I was enduring during and after my abortion count as him smearing me?
You are abusive,
I'd
Patch.
have to read what he thinks is
are
abusive. Is he saying it's
abusive.
emotional abuse?
He's saying it's a violation of boundaries that I was treating Weebus like a therapist for venting to my partner about a medical trauma. that I
Over
was
and
enduring.
over and
I mean, if you call
over
that- if
and
you call it
over.
abusive and you were just
I never
venting,
even
yeah, that's
said
like a
that that's what was
mischaracterization.
abusive. The neglect.
Or
was.
him saying
Yes.
that I was accusing Weebus of abuse at the time, when in fact I explicitly say in the doc that there is every
But you
chance.
did, you
that
dumb
what he was doing
whore!
was hurtful.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my god.
He's
I cannot
putting words
stand
in my
this
mouth that
bitch.
were not in my mouth until after that stream came out.
It's about the only
He is
thing you don't put in
mischaracterizing
your
the
mouth.
document, he is mischaracterizing my arguments, he's actively ridiculing me, and I'm not even in the stream to defend myself.
Yeah, I think that he
Hold
absolutely.
on, hold on. Would you want to be able to? I mean, isn't
Oh, just like how Weebus couldn't defend himself against that dog.
I'm gonna do a stream when you patch. I mean, they
Okay.
haven't been around in a year, but like, you should get on call with me. Isn't that the
At
criticism?
least he would have had the balls to mock me to my face.
Beckett. This is a false dichotomy.
Oh,
The
shut up,
criticism-
Patch.
This person.
You. Oh, you didn't have the balls to walk me to my face. You made a fucking document about me 6 months after we broke up and tried to fucking message Busy about it for some fucking reason. Yeah.
Yep.
And
You
even
bet
with
y'all
that,
didn't know that shit.
and
He
even
was
with
not sober, by the
No,
way.
that was a different time. Different time.
That was a
even,
different
and
time.
even then, Patch never actually had a conversation with me before making the video. They just did moral posturing in my DMs, blocked me, and made the video.
Yep.
Also,
so this is
really-
all. This
Sorry?
is all. Go ahead, Loon.
I was gonna say really quick in the chat, Doug, I found the original file of the thumbnail for the TR video.
Too bad. This one's staying.
Criticism. This person, right? You've
Thank
admitted you have
you.
autism, whatever. This person, though, like clearly has like some general awareness of what's going on. Rosa was like, correct me
I'm
if
not
I'm
talking
wrong.
about your criticisms, Adam. I'm talking about the general criticisms that were leveled earlier that Lyo's still bringing people into calls.
If he was doing a one-on-one, genuinely asking questions and giving pushback, that wouldn't be a problem. It's these huge like gang-up calls where he's clearly trying to assert his power. It's very different than like.
Here's the thing. I cannot in any way, shape, or form care about any criticism about Lyle. You were in massive calls. Son, what do you think a live stream is? What do you think a live stream is? Do you think live streams are just people listening and not chiming in, not giving their input, not throwing mud at the person you're talking to? This is the dumbest criticism I've ever heard from the commentary space. Is criticisms of the size of the calls or that they're public calls. Unironically kill yourself. If you think that's a solid criticism, kill yourself. I'm surprised you can breathe and it not be manual.
Giving someone an opportunity
Wait, again,
to push back on criticism you're getting.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not talking about your criticisms. I'm talking about Patch's previous criticisms that Lyo's doing the same thing, where she's.
No, I
referenced
said he
herself.
hasn't changed.
Okay.
I said he hasn't changed. And I stand by that. I still think that he is a slimy, self-obsessed
You haven't
individual
changed.
who does not care about the way his words or actions impact anyone but himself.
If I was self-obsessed, if
Projection?
I was self-obsessed, I probably wouldn't be
Projection.
taken advantage of so often. I probably wouldn't have people suckering me out of money and attention and time and care if I was self-obsessed. This is, unironically, what you guys are saying, projection.
Especially because he doesn't just go up against me in that stream. He publicly ridicules and blackmails Opal, who is the only one of his surrogate children who ever defended him.
Somebody doesn't know what blackmail means.
How about that one?
And yeah, I fussed at Opal's existence because Opal is justifying and apologizing to Lily Orchard, a child predator.
AKA
pedophile.
AKA someone that Patch claims to be their sexual abuser.
Yeah.
Yep.
They apologize to the woman you cheated on your wife with, dog.
Where's the blackmail? What did you blackmail Opal with?
Apparently by telling them if they don't piss off, I'd go after them.
That's not okay.
That's not what happened, though. That's not what happened. Opal made that up in her head. Opal literally made that up in her head. And I know because I had a call with her about that. She was afraid about that. She was like, I'm going to delete everything and I'm going to block his name so that none of his
No,
stuff
that's
comes
not
up
what
on
we're
the
talking about,
YouTube.
Monsters. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking
Oh.
about when Opal came back in April of last year to apologize to Lily Orchard, I told her to disappear again. Or I would go after her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Crazy broad. Anyways, continuing.
How many surrogate children does this guy have, by the way?
He had
A billion.
He had 3, he now has none.
Sorry.
See, I'm a little
I had
confused on the
4.
surrogate children thing. 'cause-
No, it's 4. It's
okay.
Peach,
The cat count
Opal,
too.
Jordan, and Jaden.
I never understood the relationship between him and Peaches, but I knew the Jordan, the Opal, and the Pink.
Some people like them.
Those are the
fucking
3 I
nice.
know.
Oh, you never understood it, which is why you made claims that I was cheating on my wife with them. You disgusting freak. Just because you cheat on your partner doesn't mean other people cheat on theirs.
I didn't know about that. Fucking
Yeah, it was in their-
gross,
it was in their
dude.
video.
Yeah.
It was
I
in her
remember
video.
it.
Yep.
Cult, like, I don't know, like, does this not sound like a little culty? Like, in the way it's been described to, like, it unironically sounds like a
I
cult.
don't understand
like,
the
way
fate.
it goes
I
down.
agree with you. I don't understand the found family shit. It's fucking insane. I just agree.
A lot
with
of the found family shit
the
was,
Manson family over here.
a lot of the found family shit was us trying to fill a
If it was the Manson family, you probably shouldn't be dicking with it then, Aiden. But then again, you're a dishonest little snake.
void in our lives that we were all feeling at the time. In retrospect, it was deeply unhealthy for all of us.
You're describing why people join cults.
Oh, yeah? It was deeply unhealthy, Patch? Yeah, that's the narrative you want to go with? Is that the same narrative you want to go with Poppy and Xena? Okay.
Real quickly,
Yeah,
it has been fun, but unfortunately, I have to start getting ready for work because
Later.
unlike Patch, I have a job and responsibilities in life, and I can't
Thanks for
just sit
joining us,
on Blue
Baiji.
Sky all day. Yep, it's been
Thanks,
fun. Oh,
Baiji.
also before I go to last things, Loon, we still have to discuss dinosaurs at some point in the future, and Dog Eye, if you're still in the chat, you should join Guac at some point so you can join gaming in our chats again at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, hi, Dog Eye.
Yeah.
It's not just bullying. We also have fun. Okay, later, dudes. Have fun with the rest of the stream.
Bye,
Also, Patch. I actually no. I need to leave. I need to leave in the most efficient way possible.
Baiji, who is the Dolphin Man, as they call him, one of the former admins of the server, who I
All right, later, dudes.
All right, 13 minutes. Let's power through this.
Oh God.
Yes.
That's why
No,
people
I'm fully aware of that. It's why I ended up being in Poppy's cult.
But didn't you also have your own found family child?
No, I have an adopted daughter, legally adopted.
Sure, you do.
Yeah, no.
How does
Ruby
Patch
is
have
my
a
daughter.
legally adopted
There's
daughter?
paperwork in my
Oh, you mean? Hang on, you mean the
lying.
same? You mean the same person that believes Space Hitler exists? Yeah, no,
Yes.
that person. I know who
And
they're talking about.
If Patch has an adopted daughter officially, where'd Patch get the money for that? Who'd they scam this time?
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
That's what I'm wondering.
Did the daughter pay for the adoption?
All right, let's finish this garbage.
That was a genuine question.
Probably.
I take care of her financially. It's part of why I take so many commissions, because any spare money I have goes into my kid. I'm an actual parent.
I mean, I was going to ask about the Xena and Poppy stuff. You said you cut ties, but I mean, the reason we stopped talking.
No, you're not.
Xena and Poppy
Yeah,
conversation
you're
happened, and then that like exploded, and then you ran back to that community. I wasn't even aware that you'd left it.
No, Poppy pulled me back in with a lot of gaslighting and verbal abuse. I fell for a minute, and then endless communication.
It's always
said,
everyone else's fault, not mine.
They grabbed the tag that you pulled out and ripped it.
I never did anything wrong.
Come to terms with the
My
fact
name
that
is
I
Patch.
was
Happened to me.
absolutely being indoctrinated. And
I
that
am
needed
God's
to get
least
away from
favorite
Poppy before
child.
She ruined me. I got out about a week
This
after
was
our
not
stream.
God's plan.
And that's when I disappeared. That's why I disappeared, because I was afraid of her.
Right now.
And I still am.
You were saying earlier, Becca had criticisms like about Poppy that he was like litigating through you. Correct me if I'm mischaracterizing what you said. Or
No, Beckett got me into call. I thought it was going to be talking about the Lily stuff, but he sprung on me a conversation about Poppy that I was not ready for at the time. But in retrospect, I don't think I would have been able to get away from Poppy without it, genuinely, because he forced me, not literally, but in a colloquial sense, to start actually pushing back against what Poppy had convinced me was the truth. And then she started pulling me back in with the promises and the threats and the verbal abuse and the, oh, but everybody misses you, and the stuff that she does, that she always does. And it got into my brain, and I was doubting everything Beckett showed me for a minute. I was. But then
What? Do you have fucking brainwash?
Should have done it more.
I told Poppy that I couldn't be a part of this.
I swear to God.
If she wasn't willing to change and fix herself, then I couldn't be in her life, and I disappeared.
Oh my God, Poppy this, Poppy that. What? Do you have like fucking brainworms from these people now? Are they that bad to you?
Poppy, your skull was a bullet.
God damn it,
Didn't you
Laya.
say
Wow.
after this live stream, they went back and
To Xena and Poppy, yeah.
After the
Okay.
live stream being mentioned, not this specific
Yes.
live stream.
Okay.
Oh
Got
my
you.
God.
It is always everyone else's fault except Pat. And
Yep.
this is like positively exhausting. Like, how does anyone live with themselves this way? I don't understand.
I don't either.
This has got to be the most exhausting thing I've ever. How could you possibly want to? How could you willingly choose to live in this level of poverty, knowing that you could be doing something more to your, like, for yourself?
No
I
idea.
don't get it, Patch.
10 minutes left. Let's get through it.
Yeah, go.
Kiwi Farms found me not long after I vanished.
You have a thread on there?
Surprised. I appear on Lily and Leo's threads, but I don't think I have a dedicated thread of my own. Now, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if after I came back I got one, but I've accepted that I'm a lol
Not
now.
yet.
There's always gonna be people who laugh at my suffering.
No,
And,
I don't.
well, I give a shit what strangers have to say about me.
I guess I am like.
Yes, you do.
Like,
Yeah, you do.
ask
Yes,
Beckett
you
this.
do.
Is there like
Yes, you do.
criticism against this individual from your community, Beckett, like for doing something insane that I'm not hearing about? Or
Well, Patchwork.
am I missing something?
Yeah, like, look, Patch's history with the ACC is really, like, fucking long. That's why loads of people are like, call in, because, like, there's like a load of things there with the way those relationships work. There is stuff around Weebus and how accurate that document was, and like what their relationship looked like. But it's all like fucking miles deep. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even fucking care about it. But I will say this, like moment of candor. I guess, okay, here's my question, Patch. Why come back at all? Because, like, surely you've been around long enough to know the response you were going to get from, like, the wider people around who've known and watched you for a while, whether it's the Xena and Poppy stuff, the Lily stuff, the ACC stuff. I mean, know that you get that response, right?
Because I have an opportunity right now to tell people who the people who hurt me really are, in the hopes that maybe they won't get hurt. Maybe the people watching this.
This has nothing to do with helping other people. Really are. This has nothing to do with helping other people. Patch wanted attention, Patch wanted clout.
It's watching the stream that I did with Seska, or who have been in the chat.
I'm a good person. I will save people.
Yeah, I'm gonna show people exactly who these monsters really are. This is real. This is me. Exactly where I'm supposed to be.
I'm divorcing you again. I'm divorcing you again.
You just ruined my childhood for me, thanks.
I'm sorry, it was too good, I had to.
Come on, we got 7 minutes left.
Alright, come on.
About Lily.
But isn't this you doing exactly the same fucking thing as you were doing before? Like, this is exactly the same thing as you were doing before. You're, like, litigating other things that have happened to you through other content creators and other people. Exactly the same way you've done with, like, Lio and the Senate. And, like,
no one ever gave a shit about when I stood up for myself on my own channel. So maybe asking for help will work this time. I don't know. Maybe I'm still naive. Maybe this is
nobody gives a shit about you.
Right, and I should go back to touching grass the way I was before all of this happened.
Well, to be fair, Becky, I was talking about
You live in like a trailer park.
So like, it's
they
fine.
stood in it and raised
I'm not
for
saying
a
it's not
while.
fine. I'm just saying that you're doing exactly the same thing that led you to the position you're in now, just with another community again.
Yeah, with the next pair of child predators and abusers that you shack up with.
Yeah, if I were you, if you're coming back, you are gonna get a lot of shit, obviously, if you're a controversial figure.
I mean, I got messaged by like multiple people, like Patches in Malcolm's Discord. I got like 10 DMs about it. Like, people are aware, dude. Again, I haven't said anything about you on stream because I don't give a shit. But like, listen, I know another content creator who was like looking at this and was like, "Yeah, well, we'll wait for the patches to crash out because that's how this goes."
Is this your whole community? Is this the ACC getting people who are like obviously like a little like mental illness or who are mentally unstable?
Well, no, because Patches known through the Xena and Poppy stuff and through the Lily A-log stuff. And, like, Patch has been around a long time, so it's not just Senate people.
Wow, listen to hold to nothing.
2017.
Becky, do you ever feel like there's just like no honor in this? There's no fight. I just
like fuck off, Aiden.
I don't know. I like if I were.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, but the point is there is, and I think if you are engaging in a fight, you should do it against people that can put up a fair fight, if not a better fight than you
can. Which is why Lio should talk to you, Aiden. I completely agree. I'm completely on your side, buddy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have fun just like sitting here trying to fight with people who like obviously have like issues and can't adequately
Which is exactly why you're talking to Patch, right, Aiden?
I mean, I'm just, I don't know. It's a strange community to me. I'm a tourist, just taking it all in. I did want to.
Actually, because of Aiden's loss against Reddy in Parliament, I actually told Beckett, even if I wanted to, I can no longer have a conversation with Aiden, because if you lose a fight against Reddy, it's like I'm picking on somebody lower than Rosa, and I think that would be morally reprehensible. Anyways.
The bestiality porn thing. I guess just a clarifying question. Once again, I'm an outsider, so like hearing stuff like that, it's very like, what's going on here? In regards to bestiality porn, I guess, you were.
It's on the forums. You can do the research there, man. It's on the forums. It got leaked by Senate years ago onto the forums.
How old were you at that point?
No.
No, it
didn't.
Are we just making shit up now?
No, it did. No, it did. It did, actually.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We had some loser sitting in the call listening who went to Kiwi Farms to tease it, and then Patch hopped on an account they made, posted the actual information, then started arguing with people in the comments, and then I told Patch, give the account to somebody else because you can't stop your impulses.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, but Patch is making it sound like we sent it out when we didn't.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was fresh off of a coke addiction, so that tells you how sane I was. Lily
Oh,
much more
there it is.
for Poppy, and I will insist on this, Leo's more vitriolic streams, are people who are vulnerable for the sake of being vulnerable. That is.
No, I bully people for being scumbags, not just because they're vulnerable. If that were the case, brother, I'd be doing streams literally every single day. I'd be pulling people into call every single day because there's vulnerable people all over the place. Like, you're stupid. You dishonest cow.
You know, their behavior makes more sense. I knew they were a crackhead from the start.
Well, the thing is, the crack addiction is new lore. They never mentioned any of this until this stream. Probably because it didn't happen.
Wow.
The thing that I've consistently noted with
happen.
a lot of the people that have gotten controversy with this, they will select people who are...
I'm sorry, what?
I knew that they were like an alcoholic or something, but that's it.
Yep.
Or damaged, and use them for their own entertainment.
To be clear though, right? I mean, I guess like if you were an adult, there is like some, even if there are.
I was a cognitively impaired recovering addict in financial disarray due to losing my disability.
Oh my god, here we go.
It is. Are you familiar with a legal term known as vulnerable demographics?
Guys, feel
You're not
bad for
conservatorship
me.
or
I'm a
anything, right? Like, you are able
crackhead.
to handle your own affairs. You adopted someone, so you can handle their affairs too.
I was not able to handle my own affairs at the time. No, I was not. I
you
was
certainly
impaired to the
handle
point
your
where
affair
I
with
needed a
Lily.
a recovering addict and legally disabled to the point where I was wheelchair dependent. I had a caseworker.
Okay, I'm trying to be empathetic here. In regards to, so what did they say to you to get you to agree to this?
It was a lot of gaslighting, a lot of.
Oh, Patch, have a bag of Coke.
That's giving you affection.
Tons of affection and praise, bringing me into calls, bringing me on her streams, promoting my commissions, and then suddenly she'd stop, cut me off for a couple months, not a word, no socialization, complete withdrawal, isolation.
And then I ran out of
Back
Coke.
to the love bombing, back to the attention, cut me off again until I was completely dependent on her emotionally. That is what she does.
Got it. So your ex person you're with gaslit and love bombed you like sex and animals.
Oh my god.
Lily,
Oh my god.
We were not in a relationship even, although in retrospect she abused me the same way she did her ex-wife Lizzie. The same exact way.
Oh,
if you want to look into that.
I'll be looking into all of this. This is just very
Nobody cares.
interesting to me.
Yeah, he looked so thrilled.
I take full accountability, even with the fact that I was impaired at the time. I take full accountability now for the fact that I.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Capitulated to her. Because whether I was lucid or not back then, I still did the fucked up thing. I did the fucked up thing, and that's not something that can be denied.
But it's everyone's fault except mine.
Silver lining is there were no animals that were harmed. It was, just drawing.
I mean,
That
we don't
bar
know
is
that,
in
because
hell,
if you look at the
Aiden.
Terracali
That
logs,
bar is in
boy,
hell.
Lily probably hurt some dogs.
Excuse me, wait. So in this situation, there was someone that might
Huh?
have
things today.
sex
So I'm
with a
gonna
dog.
bounce. What does that?
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
Bye, guys.
This has to do with.
Aiden has zero knowledge on the lore, so.
Well, what this has to do with is Patch is still desperate for people to go after Lily for them. That's all this does.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let people have their. Go ahead.
Didn't it take Ponder to convince Shiloh to make that video or document something like that?
No, I did.
Never mind then.
Because they initially went to Ponder to get them to do it for them, and Ponder said, "No, if anybody speaks out about this needs to be you."
Bruh. That's crazy.
Yeah, of course it would make them do it. So.
But is the back actually the black screen in the back is actually sort of a little block that's supposed to show what we're looking at on screen, but I forgot to put something in the background there, so it's just gonna sit there until the next one. But I'm gonna let people have their closing thoughts, and then I'm gonna raid you guys into Vlad's stream because he is talking about Brian Mullins the Fox once again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So my co-guests here, I will let you guys have your closing thoughts. We'll start with Weebus.
I mean, I feel like I've said almost everything I need to say. Like, Patch was a terrible person, and I regret ever meeting them. And no, I just need to clarify this again. Neverman person did not shoot their club up. Did not get them pregnant. I need to make that very clear. Like, I didn't go get them pregnant, and I didn't get milk and leave my child. Okay. That's Norton so beautifully put it.
After you gave them dick.
Thank you, Norton. Yeah. But yeah, no. Fuck you, Patch. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Busy's up next.
Not literally though.
Oh, Patch. I hope you're miserable. And when you see this inevitably and you cry, I can't wait to report it to everybody.
All right.
That's all.
I just want to give a quick heads up that I am currently where no Patch has ever been before. I am currently at my workplace where Patch can never be.
Nice.
Because they're fat and lazy.
Since you probably got only a moment here, you want to give your closing thought?
No, he doesn't. He has no thoughts.
All right, then we're moving on.
Head empty.
Only
okay. All right, Drunkle, you're up next.
Patch, really hope you're satisfied.
You did.
Also,
They'll never be satisfied.
It's certainly a way to end it.
you're a filthy fucking liar. And just fuck off. Do something else. I don't know.
Okay.
Nice.
So now we have Sin.
Sin left like a while ago.
Sin left.
Sin, why did you forsake us? I guess that's
They weren't really saying anything.
That's true. Then we have Loon. How about you, Loon?
Okay. I've said this earlier, but I'm gonna repeat it for those who didn't hear me earlier. Patch is an extreme comfortable liar, and if Patch continues to be a comfortable liar, they are not going to have a very good life. And you suck.
Mind are having one right now.
True.
All right. Next up, we have the Corn Lord.
Oh boy. Okay, first and foremost, Patch, you will never be angel dust. Please stop trying. Second of all,
What does that mean?
Second of all, I would love a public apology for you manipulating the fact that I did not know Weebus at the time, and just I don't know, just fucking admit the fact that you just fucking lied. Also, your mental illness doesn't mean shit. I have BPD. I have BPD as well. I own shit when I fuck up, so cry about it. And also,
We're so proud of you.
If anyone says, "Oh, but misogyny," and shut up, I'm a woman too. Cry about it.
Misogynies.
Also, can I read out something really quick before we end this? Because this is on Patch's Blue Sky, which, by the way, they go by Dented Spork now. If you guys want to find them, this
We're
was
not
posted.
saying go and harass them, but
Well, yeah, but I want to read something they said back in 2024. Do you ever see someone and think, wow, God must hate me because he spent so much time on them, and for me, he got lazy. Got ample mental illness, personality flaws, while their only flaw seems to be that they have none at all. Do you ever see someone and think, wow, God must hate me? Yes, Patch, God hates you because of how you're acting.
Also, that is from a song, you fucking melodramatic bitch.
Oh my god, they stole another thing, no way.
Of course
you know.
know it.
Also, one more thing, I'm making this very clear. I'm not saying go and harass them, I'm just saying that's their new alias they go by. That's all I'm saying.
So send them lots of happy messages and tell them that they're doing a good job. Send them lots of
No,
support.
Kaiji, no.
I guess Mon would go next.
Sure.
I am so sad that nobody said immigrants would get the job done. Because look at Lio out here, Lio and I out here fucking carrying the weight. Patch, I really, really hope that when you watch this, that you cry into the great value ice cream you will inevitably buy on the $10 of EBT that you get a month. And I hope that you think
Great
about
value
that.
ice cream.
I so look forward to the inevitable crash out and the next clown that you convince to stream you and platform you and talk about some of the next allegation. I look forward to the next Google Doc. Basically, that would be really fun. Make sure that the next time that you accuse us of something, you actually like corral all of the DMs, because if you don't, I will. So, look forward to that. Nice. That's it.
All right, and we have Norden.
please always remember, Patch, that Mon has an actual degree. Also, both online and in real life, you're
plural.
Both online and in real life and online, you're a whore. You whore yourself out emotionally, and you need to close that open door policy you have between your legs. And I'm gonna now go inside and lay beside something you'll never have: a very happy and sane family. And you don't deserve that.
And not only that, you also have a kid that you didn't murder like Patch did.
Yeah, my kid did not end up in the dumpster. That's true.
Wimp womp.
You think they ate it? Do you think after they got it out, they ate it?
Kaiji, no.
Kaiji, no.
Okay, I think that's enough
no.
of that. So, that leaves me. Well, I
You
want
got
to read
this.
something out I was sent, and then I'll give out my statement here. This has a bit of crossover with somebody who's going to be a future topic by the name of Zavaya. All right.
Oh God.
So Amber Fryer Rose sent this to me saying, "Hey Lio, may I add something to the stream? If not, can you read this?" So when FNGR and Rouge broke up, Rouge had a server to explain what happened. That's Zavaya we're talking about. And I did not know that there were minors in the call because it was not told that there were minors in the call, and proper housekeeping was not done on how to act. I had mentioned I found Patch's Pornhub account, and that they and Zavaya said there were minors, and of course I said, hey, I'm sorry, I did not know. So then Patch went on Twitter and made me sound like a creep, and a post was made about me, making it sound like I was a groomer. So then Patch ranted and raved about how I have no real friends, even though my friend was in the call in Zavaya's server, and said I did not sound that way, that Patchwork needs to get their facts straight. So after Patch said that I have no real friends, I feel they have no friends as well. So, Patch, you also owe that person an apology, but I will say this. I tried to be your friend, Patch. I did take care of things for you. I did a lot for you, and the repayment of that, like so many people before you, is to attack the moment you think you have the ability to gain anything from it. You are going to consistently be miserable because you like to be. You choose to be. You choose to be a manipulative, abusive user who only gets around people to get things from them. You're not a genuine individual. You're not a kind individual. You're not a good person. You are a leech. And so is your goofy little friend who's going to come in here and cry. And to you, Phoenix, get a job or kill yourself. Either way, I'm good. You can continue to posture in the comments if you want. I'm going to continue to bully you. But that's all we have.
Lesbian.
Yes, that's all we have for you guys tonight. Normally, I'd play commercials on the way up. I'm just going to move to the end screen. And you guys can go say hi to Vlad and Brian Mullins. Yes, Baiji?
Actually, wait.
Tell Vlad happy birthday.
I hope you're all ready for... Remember that episode 2 is going to relate to a person that has a lot to do with the number 2 as well.
Oh, God. Well, you'll see that when the thumbnail pops up. So
Yes.
I will catch everyone later. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Let me know in the comments. But before we go, I do need to do one thing. I just remembered. My apologies. How dare I? Can't believe I almost forgot that. It's almost a second time I almost done that. So, Super Chats. Gojillin91 for $2. We are the Knights that say neat. Yes, we are. GZ Pixels for $5. FNGR. Haven't heard that name in years. He's still around. Heroin for $2. Be mean, monstrous. Trust me, she doesn't need any encouragement. Lively Lilac for $2. Monstrous, please say hi to my stalker, James, which again, you need to go to the cops. James Porter for $2 says, hi, Monstrous. I'm not Olivia Stalker. True. Prince Piplet III for $2. Can I see the cat singing, please? Hidden? I don't know. Okay.
They're talking about my cat.
But why'd they tag hidden?
I don't know. I don't know.
DeWeasel just gives $1. Thank you, Weasel. A Space for $5 says, is it over? It's about to be. Baiji for $100. Again, very gracious. Duck. Tycat for $20. Here, have some money. For no reason other than I'm in a giving mood at the moment. Thank you very much. Baiji for another $50. Praise Lord Jeb. Praise Lord Jeb. GG Pixels for $5. Great podcast. Can't wait for the next episode of my personal Wendy Williams show. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and cut all you loose now. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll catch you early next week. Take it easy.
Praise the
Goodbye.
Adios.
Praise yeah.